To not forget how to stream. That nigga just listens to too much Playboy Cardi. He want to be mysterious now.
Brain rot. All right, welcome to issue 9 of Real Graps. We're sticking with Real Graps. I don't know why it took me. I don't know why I didn't just start with Real Graps, but that's neither here nor there. As always, I am Gardy, and I'm joined by Tux to discuss the week in wrestling and how fucking horrible it always is,
Yep.
especially this week.
This one was not great.
No, this week
Not gonna
sucked. Like this is just I'm so serious. This SmackDown, this 3-hour SmackDown shit has to end.
I think they also have to get off of this fucking. Like, I like the crowds, but the show's dropped off like noticeably.
The
Whenever
crowd is
the
too
year-
good for this show. That's where we're at.
Them niggas are actually just happy to be there, which is like
we are
I
at
get
a
it.
point where the crowd reaction does not justify this show. It's like the way people used to talk about NXT 2.0, where 2.0 had gotten to a point where the crowd, it's the NXT crowd of today, where they're super into everything, and it doesn't justify it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we can start with SmackDown. So new format here, because these things keep going fucking 4 hours long. We're just gonna go over the shows and say what we thought of everything or the segments, and we'll try and work it from there. So it's not 4 hours or 3.5 hours, because it is a bit long.
Everybody say thank you, Mykey.
Yeah,
We were also gonna do this.
We've been trying for like 3 weeks, and Mykey at the end of the last watch recording was just like, yeah, you guys gotta figure out how to cut that shit down. So
Speed this shit up, but I get it.
all right, so SmackDown, what is that? That was 321.
Yes.
25. I stopped putting the dates. I've fucking given up.
I did. Yeah, SmackDown was 321.
I mean, the show starts with the Randy Orton promo. What'd you think of that one?
I mean, I thought it was okay.
Nothing happened in promo.
Pretty much like the whole KO, Cody deserved everything, Sammy deserved everything, not you though. It's just, I had to fucking kill you because you picked Cody over me,
Say you're my
which
favorite.
wasn't even true. And then he brought up, why I saved Carmelo? Because I was trying to save you from yourself. And in my notes, I'm like, KO is good with me. He's like, whenever he touches down,
man.
Whenever he touches down in Philadelphia, he ain't got to check in with me. It's all right. It's all good, gang. You know what I'm saying? Then he was just like, yeah, it's become tag champions at WrestleMania. And that's where I think the promo fell off for me, because like,
why
tag champions? I don't know where that came from.
Because they're best friends, so they could both be at WrestleMania, get a WrestleMania moment with the tag belts, have fairy tale ending.
I think that brings up the bigger issue. You sent me that article about the guy that was like, you guys are not complaining about the WrestleMania build correctly, and then he complained about Cody Rhodes for the entire article.
They complain about just Cody. He even complain about shit else.
The issue with this WrestleMania build, believe it or not, is everything. There are real life, like, as far like my feelings, right? It feels like there's like 2 matches I'm supposed to be looking forward to. It is this fucking CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins match, which fell off considerably after the SmackDown, which we'll get to, and it's Cody Rhodes and John Cena. You could have asked me yesterday what I'm excited for WrestleMania. I would have completely forgot about Tiffy versus Charlotte. I would have, it slipped my mind. Right?
Yep.
Fucking Jay Gunther at this point is only hyped to me because like there's like a 1% chance that Gunther retains, which I think would be really interesting, because why the fuck would you do that? So like I'm interested in like watching that. So I remember it exists. Everything else, I couldn't fucking tell you what's there. We cannot predict what's going to be there. Every week we make a prediction, they change it.
Every week I add something to this fucking card, and they throw my suggestion out the fucking window. Like I'm actively trying. I'm trying to fucking put something together, and they don't want me to have it.
I think it was a Real Graps like three issues ago, where we like put together like a pseudo, like what could be on the card. every time something changes to where it's like it's not gonna be on the card or it's different, I fucking reply to the original message. Or either the original message or one of the offshoot messages with fucking the Dexter's lab back to the lab again shit because they keep fucking changing
I
it.
have seen this thing for fucking 2 weeks straight. And
Oh
it's
my
in good
God.
quality too. So I see this fucking Dexter gift, and I just know what it is every time. But yeah, no, these
But
Smackdowns
to
have
tie
been
it back,
hilariously fucking bad. I
I
fucking had it.
yeah. So no, now KO and Randy is gonna happen, and like, there's a line that Randy says here where he does the I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. I thought that was pretty good because the crowd kicked in like right after he said that first line of like I hear voices again. They were like, oh my God, he said the
It's a
thing, and I was
song.
just
It's
like,
a
ah, yeah.
song.
I popped for that. So I mean, either way, these two are like, I wish this was like more drawn out. Like I wish we could get more like promos between the two of them because these two are really good on the mic
Very fun.
as far as like WWE goes. So like I wish there was more, but we're probably not going to get more. So overall, I thought it was good. What did you think?
I the segment was cool. Joe Test or no, sorry, Wade brings up the fucking meme tweet of you don't want to fight '09 Orton. Like, all right, brother, thank you. I'm so glad that at least one of you is scouring Twitter for memes to bring onto my show. Because
That
why
shit
not?
was crazy though. That shit was insane.
Yeah, no, him replying to
I let
that,
it slide. I let it
him
slide.
replying to
Like
that
that
was
shit was
crazy.
funny.
But yeah, um, I have no issues with it because they're both good promos. Like I'm just more interested to see what the match will be because I don't think we got a stip. I think it's just generic singles. So that's gonna be very very interesting to see because KO in more recent because he's a good wrestler uh across the board. The only thing he's missing is physique, but his physique is interesting enough to where it's important to his character and it checks off the box. Problem I have with the singles match is because Kevin's work for the last couple of years has been a lot of crowd brawling because it's been a lot of hardcore shit, if not just falls count anywhere shit. So to wrestle a traditional match, and I don't think that Randy wants to wrestle a traditional match. Maybe he does because it's less stress on his body. But that's definitely gonna be an interesting match built around the package pile driver versus the punt kick. So
Yeah, I like
probably
that.
there's an impending semi uh, appearance at Mania, but we'll see.
Probably. And like yeah, you did bring up the like I hadn't even thought that like that's gonna be like the crux of the match. Who's gonna land the package power driver versus is Randy gonna land the fucking his goddamn smoking gun of a fucking punt kick that we've been
Actual
robbed of like
smoking gun. It has to get
two
used. Like he has
times.
to win because he has to hit it.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see.
You know, now I think about it,
Um
Kevin is like a mythical character because he's gonna get kicked with that fucking punt kick, crazy style. He's gonna show up on TV next week.
oh of course.
Like
Absolutely.
it's just like how he got the Alabama slam to the table. Nigga showed up the following night. The following Raw, he was right there.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
He had
he is
some
a
anime
mythical
stuff
beast.
on him. Yeah, no, that's a dog right there.
No, this okay.
Which is like I guess part of the lore because it's like Randy gets hit with a fucking package pile driver. He didn't come back till what, the fucking elimination chamber?
Yeah,
Cody gets hit with a fucking package pile driver. He's back next week.
no, that's different. That's a freak of nature. Like they've already solidified it. When he wrestled with that fucking with that torn pec, he solidified as a freak of nature. Anything can happen. You could drop a fucking
Oh,
car on
that's
this
true.
nigga on TV and it'll work.
That's true. I get it. That nigga has warmogs on. I get it.
Yeah, like he just heal
Fucking
right back up.
nasty bitch.
All the HP just back. It just he walked away for a little bit, full HP, didn't matter.
So
So
then
they do this Drew and Priest
oh god.
recap, and I skip it, or no, I
I
skipped
skipped it
through
too.
it, and
I
then
skipped it.
I see Priest come out. I said verbatim in my notes. I will take a screenshot right now. My shit says, "Please God, not a Priest promo. Please be in gear. The next bullet point is thank God.
Oh
Cause
my god.
oh no, so okay. So this morning, because I was like, you know what? I don't feel well. I'm not going to work. Fuck it, whatever. So I'm watching the show. I'm watching it for about a while. I'm like, oh God, it's been a while. I think at this point it was probably I watched the middle of the Piper. I got in the middle of the Piper match. Boy, I look at that ticker. I'm like, oh, the show must be almost over. I'm an hour into a 2 hour show. I said,
Yep.
golly.
Oh,
I said,
yep.
what?
Yeah, some shit for you that time.
Holy. What? Like, it's
Right.
gotta end. We can't keep doing this every week.
No, Dwayne is a fucking terrorist, bro. I don't care. Well, first of all, straight up, he's not winning the Oscar. I need people to stop saying this. I already said my piece the first time with, Timmy and his Wigger tour, which I honestly I have to edit that clip because that clip is crazy. But like Dwayne is not winning. I don't know what people see. Martin Scorsese is not a miracle worker. He's a very good filmmaker. He's an amazing filmmaker. I think me saying good and amazing undersells Martin Scorsese. Dwayne is not winning that fucking Oscar. The amount of niggas that are like that were nominated this year and are going to be nominated again, like you might see some of the same niggas. I just got done listening to one of them niggas talk. That is different. It's different. Some of them niggas is different. I don't think Dwayne got it in him.
You
Uh,
don't.
and he should be penalized for fucking terrorizing SmackDown like this. Why is it 3 hours? Um,
It's all of them. You gotta blame all of them. We did have a talk about it earlier in the stream, or earlier in the stream. But we gotta start blaming all three of them. we gotta start blaming all three of them equally, and especially the fucking Triple H.
wait, all
We
three of
gotta
who?
start blaming these niggas, and we gotta start blaming him specifically because this shit
You
is
talking
not
about
gonna
Sean as
change.
well? Or
No,
you
I'm
talking
not
about
talking about
TK?
Sean. I'm talking about fucking Nick Khan.
Oh, next. Oh, all yeah, no, the
Nick
whole
Khan
TKO
is
board.
literally, dude. Oh my god, you gotta get
Ari
fired.
Emanuel, fucking get yourself blown up. Fucking shit, stupid. Man.
Between the two of you, I can't figure out who I hate
Yo,
more.
low key, why? Like, I understand it's for like preservation purposes, maybe. Why the fuck is? I'm gonna just say, why is Raw on Netflix? Why is Raw on Netflix? Was there an
um,
issue with like regular TV?
no,
You're
there
not
wasn't an
doing anything
issue.
special.
The problem is that Netflix probably offered them a fucking bag. I'm pretty sure if we look at there was a press release about it, and they didn't say an actual fucking number, but it was considerable. And usually when it comes to rights deals, I trust Uncle Dave more on rights deals because it's not him getting the source from like
Fucking wrestler, yeah. It's
yeah,
a
yeah,
human
exactly.
being.
It's not him hearing it from the mole on the inside. It's him hearing it from somebody who knows about those rights deals. So
Yeah.
that Netflix deal is a considerable amount of fucking money. So that's why they did it.
Yeah, and I understand that's the entire business now is just money, but like as for me, like a consumer,
5 billion.
no, I don't want to pay for this shit. I don't pay for this shit.
5 billion for 10 years.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to pay for Netflix. I'm gonna say it on stream. I'm password sharing with my sister, and the issue is anytime she logs on, it kicks us out of the system again. So I have to fucking like I have to send a text over so that she can let us back into Netflix to use it. And I'm not trying to. I'm straight up just not trying. It's so fucking
You
annoying.
gotta
And
prep.
the fact that it's like it's only Raw 2 in the US, like SmackDown is still in USA, NXT is still in fucking CW, and it's not even like I get anything good out of it too. Like, all right, I'm paying for whatever. Let me get the no picture in picture bundle, and then that's no. It's the same shit. It's
You
fucking
get
at
full
some point in the
commercials,
match.
nigga. You don't even get picture in
Not
picture.
even
Like, this shit
picture
is
in picture, full
crazy.
fucking commercial. I don't get to see anything, man.
It's AEW got
What?
the same problem. You watch AEW on Max, you get fucking full commercial.
Yeah. But at least I know with AEW, there is a feed out there that exists. Like maybe I gotta get a VPN or
You do
something.
have to get a
There's
VPN.
a feed out there that exists where I can just hear the niggas talk and they keep talking. And we're gonna get to it later when old girl fried up fucking Jericho. I don't even know if that was on TV. That might have just been on social media. But when old girl fried up Jericho, that's some shit I gotta see. I have to watch that.
They
I
showed
don't
you
want to
enough
go
in
to
the
Twitter
recap.
to
They
see
showed
that.
you that shit like 3 fucking times.
I didn't see the full thing. They only put she only put up the middle finger. I'm pretty sure. I didn't see the whole interaction. That shit was only on Twitter. But no, back to the show. Um, so this same thing with you. The recap happens. I'm just like, don't promo me. Um,
Please God.
Damien's walking down, and then on my next bullet point, nigga, no way that is Shinsuke Nakamura again, bro. My next bullet point. Okay, Drew is involved with this match too.
Son,
My next bullet point. Damien wastes or Drew wastes no time. Or no, it's Damien wastes no
yeah,
time and
he
runs out
beelines
to
it.
fight Drew.
Dude.
My next bullet point after that. Question mark. Jimmy Uso is here too. It's a tag match.
This is like, you're supposed to be doing tag matches like this, but the problem with this is we're all tied. Shinsuke has no dog in this fight. Shinsuke is literally only here because of last week. Like,
That's literally
there's
what I
no
wrote down.
plausible reason for you to give as to why Shinsuke is part of this fucking tag match.
I wrote down not a single thing justifying any of these people being on tag teams other than the fact that Drew doesn't like Damien. And Shinsuke and Damien had a minor spat backstage on Nick Aldis's programming.
Oh yeah, and Jimbo was part of the bloodline at one point. So Jimbo, apparently them niggas is cool. I don't know if you seen them niggas fucking secret treehouse handshake that they was doing.
Who? Oh, fucking Jimmy and Damien?
Jimbo and fucking Damien. Yeah, they got their little fucking
And
funky
all
handshake.
that,
So.
all that old fucking beef people have with the Judgment Day, that shit is fake, bro. The kayfabe is gone. Nobody gives a fuck anymore. All right.
That niggas, I seen them niggas do that handshake, and I said, "Oh, y'all trying to make this a thing? Ew."
War Games is over. Nobody gives a fuck. Everybody's cool with the bloodline. The only person that niggas don't like is Roman, and that's it. But that
I mean,
doesn't matter because
that's
he's
pretty
barely
fair.
here
I don't
anyway.
know if that guy if a guy at my workplace was a fucking terrorist for 3 years, and I finally got a chance to say something, yeah, I would.
I mean, I got look you confusing Jimmy and Joe. She talking to you.
Yo,
I
what the
wasn't
fuck,
around
man?
for that. She's talking to you.
They're talking to
Um,
me. What?
let's see. Uh, what else did I think about the
Oh
match?
yeah, I guess because
Fucking
I did say that the only thing that they had was Jimbo and Drew. So yeah, I was wrong.
the
I
only
choose to not remember bloodline shit because I keep getting threatened by the biggest bloodline stan I know to watch a fucking 6-hour fucking video of the entire feud from fucking 2020 to like last year, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. That's
Lucky.
okay.
I might gotta watch that one day. That shit
No,
sounds
don't
funny
fucking
as
watch
fuck.
that shit, man.
Oh my god. So two
Anyway,
notes I have.
this match is nothing. It's a fucking tag match. Them niggas are
Yeah.
brawling. Nothing's happening. Fucking drive by Uso every week.
Yeah.
Damien hits the south of heaven on the Shinsuke because he is the polar bear, and he
Yes.
pins him. And then Drew just kills him again. And Drew kills him
There's
crazy
a
style, slamming his head into that fucking mat. I don't want to see this shit at WrestleMania. He's killed this nigga 17. I'm good.
yeah. Yeah. There's a point where fucking Drew damn near picks Jimmy up from a kneeling position to suplex, and I was like, oh my god.
It's a strong fellow.
And then my second bullet point was fucking yo. You know how sometimes you're playing like Super Smash Bros. Doubles, and this shit just turns into two 1v1 singles matches. That's what that
That's
fucking
what it
match
was.
felt
Yeah,
like to me.
it just the niggas was doing things.
Um,
Uso flying everywhere, fucking off the walls. That's what they
yeah.
do.
We get a fucking thing that Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman is now number one contenders match. I was just like, and apparently winning that title is the ticket to WrestleMania. So I'm like, all right,
No, they're lying.
Mello.
They're lying. They're lying. It's not.
I
Because
I have to
we've
believe.
had fucking 6 United States title matches in the last fucking 3 months, and none of them set up anything. It set up going on to the next week to fight another nigga again.
We can only believe that it's setting up a fucking multi-man or something like that.
Ew.
And Mello and Andrade will be there. I don't like it either, but hey, fucking Mello
No,
minutes,
it's gonna
bro.
be a
I don't give
three-way.
a
It's
fuck.
gonna be fucking this nigga, Braun Strowman, and Jacob, and that's it. LA Knight is gonna be the fucking guy just to be there. It's gonna be them niggas, and they're gonna be beefing. Cause this feud, for whatever reason, it's nobody else for Jacob to fucking feud with. All the big niggas is taken up, so it's gonna be him and Strowman for the next fucking 4 months. It's gonna be 4 months of this feud that started 4 months ago. Like, you know how sick that is? Y'all brought that shit back for what? What did we bring back? This fucking Strowman, Jacob murdered. You had him murder this nigga in Texas. Why are we running this back?
I don't know. Them niggas can't figure out a way to have him feud with anybody else because I guess you don't want him to drop lower on the mid card, even though Strowman is pretty low. But hey, fuck it,
Strowman
I
is at
don't
the
know.
bottom of the fucking mid card, nigga. Y'all can keep lying to
All
me and
the
say, "Oh no, he was in the qualifiers." I don't give a fuck.
all the big guys are injured. Wasn't fucking Big Bronson Reed on Raw?
No, he's injured.
No, I know he's injured, but
He is
like,
on Raw, yeah, but transfer window or whatever the fuck you can.
oh, give me. All
You can
right,
just cheat.
so what do you think about Tiffany and Charlotte?
Brother, listen. This was a fucking trial by fire, okay? Shorty failed, and that's gonna factor into probably a little bit of their decision making going forward with her. But at the same time, y'all set her up. Cause what did y'all think was gonna happen to put her in a sit down, whatever the fuck they use, satellite feed, whatever that is, to put her with a script in front of somebody who has been in the system for over 10 years now, and it can comfortably cut their own promos. What did you think? Because y'all did the same shit to Roman, and when you put him in front of John, what did John do? John put a foot directly into his fucking ass, and you had to go back to square one. Stop doing it. Stop putting them in these situations to get ethered by their counterparts. Stop doing it. Because the whole thing was you set her up for failure. When she came to the main roster, the whole thing was y'all kept calling her Charlotte. Yes, she does look and she does wrestle like Charlotte for the most part. Granted, this is a thing that everybody says. Fans, internally, whatever it is. You made this the dream match because of that. But at the same time, you did not properly equip Tiff to deal with this situation. She's only been champion for a month and a half. 2.5 months at this point, probably. I can't remember numbers. I think it was like the 1-3 edition of SmackDown or whatever the fuck it was. But she can't, or she hasn't been champion for that long. She hasn't really done much in terms of feuds. She's been feuding with fucking Nia Jax. Nia Jax promo is just, you're big. Like she hasn't had nearly enough time in this main roster incubator for you guys to do what you're doing. You're shotgunning it, and it's going to hurt her in the long run. So after WrestleMania, if she wins, if she loses, either way, y'all got a lot of fucking work to do. And I'm so serious about this. Like, it's not the end of days for Tiff at all, but you guys are gonna have a lot of fucking work to do after this whole thing. Because the build for this has been bad. It's been Charlotte doing nothing because you tried to... At first, you guys tried to hide Tiff away from these talking segments with Charlotte by having Charlotte just be around and be a fucking NPC in the background. And the unskippable cutscene is Charlotte walking up, saying something, and walking off. And then you realized, all right, well, we can't do that for 5 weeks. So we got to do something else. That's not just a jumping segment or a match with a segment or whatever the fuck it is. And this was what you had to do. I don't. It's not smart, but I mean, it's what we have. So. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Charlotte ate her food. She fucking every type of bullying fucking subtext that you could put out there is what Charlotte did to her in the most polite way possible.
I mean, this is that part of the business that like it gets made apparent to you if you're casual, like right now, that like not everything is exactly 100% scripted out. And sometimes you run into this where it's like you're on the mic with a nigga. That nigga has been doing this forever and they're fucking improv master. And it's just like, I'm not there yet. Because, it's not even like you don't have the comebacks. You might have the comebacks. The shit that you want to say is just shit that can't be said on TV. And you don't trust yourself to not say what's on the script because I'm not trying to get fined. I don't got the money for that. I'm a new nigga, right?
Charlotte got on the mic and said, "You will be lucky to have a job when you're my age." And I just said, "Wow,
It's crazy.
wow,
Crazy to say. Insane to say. I mean, same thing happened with I think it's Big Bill on
Oh
Dynamite
no, that was bad.
fucking
P
yesterday.
shouldn't have did that. That was that.
Man, he
Listen,
fucking cooked him, man.
no, that was not fair. And he knows better. Like that was like you. Yes, it looks crazy to have them niggas out there. You shouldn't have did that. There's a time and place for everything. Them niggas already Jericho
Yeah,
foot soldiers. Be nice.
yeah. No, they got fucking fried though, and that's just sometimes what happens. You step to the wrong nigga with a mic, you put a new nigga on the mic, and that nigga is just like, I'm going into business for myself, and I'm fucking,
No, the worst
I'm,
part about it
I'm
is
going
that
to try to vanquish you.
the worst part about it is that those guys are good on the mic. Like, Big Bill was always a guy that was praised for being able to speak.
Yeah,
And Brian Keefe is a good promo. The problem is the position
just
that they're in. They are fucking foot soldiers. So putting them up against a guy like P, it's very easy for him to say. It's very easy for him to say the things that he said because it's crazy.
yeah,
You
it's pretty
can't
crazy.
send no Jericho foot soldiers out there, and that being a slow burn is bad. You got to get them out of there, or you had to put them against somebody else. But yeah, the Charlotte segment is fucking. Yeah, y'all are gonna have a very hard time. I mean, you might not because you guys have hit a sweet spot with the crowd where they won't boo nothing unless they're supposed to. Like they're wrestling fans
That's
in
not true.
2025 have become fair, I guess you could say. That they've understood their role and they're no longer hijacking shows to tell you some shit is ass. So
I think they won't until it's like, I mean, they do because with Logan, I don't think they're ever not gonna boo for him.
no, but that's
Like
the thing now. Like they've spun that into a thing for him. It's the dominant
they
thing
have,
all
but
over
like
again, where the
I feel
thunderous
like
booze
that,
to where you can't speak is like it's a character trait.
yeah. But I feel like that's like kind of the crowd forcing, at least only for Logan. Like for Dom, them niggas probably would eat up a fucking face turn. Them niggas are probably waiting for it, honestly. Um, yeah, no, Mimsy, I was also gonna say that, but I don't know if that's the crowd taking over. If them niggas are, we'll get to that though. We'll get to that. But I think people just really like Tiffy, so they're not going to boo her, even if she did get cooked, and even if Charlotte is like doing her thing and sort of vanquishing her at the time. There's definitely hope, but I think the hope in like Tiffy not getting sent to hell is whoever's writing SmackDown giving a fuck about her. Because as it stands right now, like you're kind of only as strong as your division is on the like show that you're on. Um, and the women's division on SmackDown is like not non-existent, but like
No, it's
it's
not
not
existent. You
strong
can
at
say
all.
it. It's okay.
It's not strong at all. Like the
Everybody on that
strong
roster
people,
is in line for the United States Championship and not the Women's Championship. That's what that is.
the only person that's in line for women's world champ or the women's championship is fucking Nia Jax. So it's like after Mania, you really do have to like mix some shit up, call some
You
people
don't have
up
to
because
make
we
some
need.
shit up. You just need to start booking people strong. Like your Chelsea Green can't be the strongest women's segment on the fucking show. Listen. I know you niggas are listen. I'm skipping ahead a little bit. If you seen the Jade Cargill shit, them niggas understand exactly how close their backs are to the fucking wall with, with this shit.
Yeah, I
Listen,
forgot that was a match on this card.
they understand how close to the fucking wall they are with this, so they're playing it very 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 fucking safe.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
my
we will get
god.
there. So, do you have anything to say about Jacob Fatu versus Braun
No,
Strowman
man,
that
ain't shit to
hasn't been
fucking
said
say.
this fucking three
Them niggas
times that
was
we've gotten
having
it?
the same fucking match they had the last fucking time, and then out of nowhere, Tama Tonga comes flying into the fucking ring. Strowman kills him, and then Solo just beats it. It's like, yo, if Solo and Jacob isn't at Mania and it's not opening the show and having this nigga ether him, fucking filet fish this nigga, vanquish this nigga, I don't know what to say.
Why did they run this interference angle ruins a title shot twice in the same week. Why is that?
Stupid. That's why.
I don't.
Fucking company.
I
They are
that's
creatively fucking bankrupt. That's what this shit is.
yeah.
It's over. This WWE run, it ends with this Mania, nigga. We are back to the fucking Vince status quo of hating this fucking show week in and week out.
My
Now
only
that
three.
may not be true, but I'm willing to fucking sit on that soapbox till it happens.
I think people were upset after. If I remember right, people on the timeline were not very happy about this. So,
This shit is just
um,
stupid. Cause what are we protecting? Cause who are we protecting here? Okay, we get Jacob DQ'd, so he didn't actually lose to Strowman, and Strowman doesn't have to lose to Jacob. All right, cool. We go to the next week. What's gonna happen? Is Strowman gonna get DQ'd, or is it gonna be a no contest because the Bloodline shows up and kills Strowman and Jacob, or Strowman and LA Knight? And why the fuck are we protecting LA Knight? Why do we care? Can anyone at all tell me why we care about LA Knight? I'll wait.
I don't know. I don't know. We need him at Mania so that people
No,
can
the
go,
fuck we
yeah,
don't.
L.A. Knight, yeah.
You could put this nigga on the Hall of Fame and have him do his whole shtick, and it'll be the same shit.
Yeah, probably.
Put him on that damn Hall of Fame show that you probably not gonna broadcast. He can do his whole thing there. This shit fucking
Let's see.
sucks, man.
The only notes I had for the only part of this match that mattered was a beatdown or the post beatdown. I said Solo cost Jacob and doesn't do anything about it. Niggas be hashtag fake, hashtag demons. My next bullet point, wait, I may be wrong. And then the bullet point after, never mind, I'm right. Fake demon. Um, I don't know how to tell creative this. However, niggas have been ready for this Jacob turn. Niggas were ready for the Jacob turn like fucking like a month and a half ago, bro.
We've been ready ever since he got here because he debuted in a group that he was too good for.
Not the Jacob. Well, Jacob turning on Solo is what I mean, but like since Solo came back, niggas are ready for that crash out. Like the moment them niggas got face to face. Like you don't have to draw it out any longer. You're not adding anything to the story other than making Solo look worse. You are making Solo look worse.
That's exactly what it is.
If anything, it would be a lot more interesting if Jacob comes back. Solo is like, nigga, I lost. Jacob fucking crashed out, beat the shit out of him. And now it's on site for the two of them. They're costing each other shit. They're costing each other matches. And it comes to a point to where they like feud for WrestleMania. If these two make it onto the WrestleMania card like this week, it's gonna suck.
You know? Now that I think about it, you guys are talking about multi-man matches. What are the odds that Solo is in this multi-man match with them and he steals the visible pin that Jacob would have had on LA Knight? And that's how we get to fucking SummerSlam with these two. And I say SummerSlam, which is fucking like 4 months away from WrestleMania.
Yeah. Yep. Listen.
Brother,
I have
I
nothing
don't
to
know.
say. I'm so sorry. I have nothing to say.
I prefer not to speak because if I speak, I'm in big trouble. So
Literally.
Okay, so we get a Kathy interview with Liv, and Liv, this is fantastic character work because it's just like, oh, well, why y'all still got beef with Jade Cargill? Because I didn't do nothing.
Yep.
I didn't do nothing, and you didn't tell. You sent Nick all this fucking videotape of me and Raquel running or walking away from the scene, knowing we didn't kill you.
Which is funny because them niggas probably walked by her, said, "Damn, she got her ass beat," and then started laughing and then walked away.
Like that's just, and that's all you need. It justifies the match. It justifies why they're here on. I mean, they can be on whatever show they want because they have the belts, but it justifies why they're here tonight and why they're having a Jade Cargill match tonight of all things. So we get to this Piper Niven and Zelina Vega segment. I have a question.
I don't
to
have
ask
anything.
You. Okay, cool. I will take this whole segment. Then.
Wait, what was the question? Yeah.
No. Because I if you have nothing, I'll just talk through it. Yeah. So we get to this segment. Jacob is raising hell backstage, and he said, "I will worry about my shit," and basically say, "You worry about yours. Don't worry about nothing I got going on." So then Piper comes out. Cool, whatever. Zelina comes out, and it is fucking. You could hear a pin drop.
In a European crowd.
Brother, I heard her music and I said, "Is this fucking dubbed in?"
Bro, niggas do not know anybody on the like lower half of this card. And that's not their fault. These niggas don't get to wrestle, man.
I don't think anyone's heard her music. And I think they changed it, just like they changed the fucking Street Profits theme. Again!
They did.
Nobody has
not
learned their
that's
lesson! So, yeah, Zelina comes out to fucking deafening silence. It's deafening to the point where you would think that this shit was dubbed in. Like, this is somebody's fucking YouTube video. They just dubbed the shit over. And the match itself is even worse. It's very silent. It's not a bad match by any means. It's inoffensive. However, so I was like scaling things. The opener, inoffensive. Jacob and Strowman, very offensive.
Yep.
And then this match is very inoffensive. They were having an okay match, okay TV match. About, if you had to give it a star rating, it'd probably be about 1.5, 2 stars. But they were trying. The crowd was getting into it at the end, but you could tell they were just, this was, all right, if we cheer, hopefully they'll go home. Hopefully they will take it home if we cheer loud enough.
Pretty much.
So we got a distraction by Chelsea and Alba, and Piper hits the fucking craziest crossbody I have ever seen. Like, the visual of Piper's frame enveloping poor little Zelina Vega looks nuts. Anyway, they interviewed Jade Cargill. I skipped that shit. They showed another Aleister Black. I think it said 4 again. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Unless it's 4 as in April.
That's probably what it is. Actually, wait, let me open my calendar up.
Because I said 4.
Oh, wait. April 4th.
Oh, April 4th is a SmackDown. Holy shit.
Oh, look at us.
Wow, Jesus. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Well, that was...
Figured it out, gang.
All right, look at us. Jade is not a good live promo. Yeah, listen. Where we're at, she's not good at nothing. She don't work good. She don't talk good. She is here for photo ops. And listen, it's not my company. That's okay. I have no horse. It's not for me to decide. Hell, it's not even for me to be mad about. I just look the other way when it's happening.
We already talked about what she's on the show for. She's on the show so that fucking big business can tweet about her and get his fucking 2,000 likes every 6 months,
nigga.
bro.
Fuck that whole thing.
All right. Notice here for. What did you think of the match, bro?
It was. Listen, Liv Morgan is an absolute fucking Iron Woman. Liv Morgan has become fucking 2010, 2011, or 2010 to 2011 Dolph Ziggler. She is 2010 to 2011 Dolph Ziggler now. Liv has become the fucking Rock of this division. And Rock, not in a sense of bald niggas, but Rock in a sense of solid. She has become the X-Pac of this women's division. If you cannot have a good match with Liv, you gotta get fucking fired. And I'm seeing niggas, fam, there was a tweet I seen. Niggas said, "Oh, I thought y'all said Jay didn't get better." And it's a 1-minute mix clip of Liv bumping her fucking ass off and making sure that she is in the right positions so that A, Jay does not kill her by accident, or B, Jay doesn't look shit. Liv Morgan is my fucking superhero at this point.
So my first note was fucking 3 Migos posting, and then my second bullet point right after was Liv Morgan and 1 mistake.
That's what this is. It's how fucking good is Liv Morgan.
Oh
and
God,
it's
bro.
very fucking good now. Like, we are at the point where Liv has become what this women's division needs, but the sad part about it is that there's 2 women's divisions. If there was one, we would be... Well, if there was one, we wouldn't have all the fucking problems that we have, but... I mean, that's neither here nor there. So, Listen,
Oh my
there was a
god.
spot in this
Um,
match where Raquel bows up to Liv or bows up to Jade, and then she starts backing off. And I said, "Brother, what are we doing? What your whole fucking thing is that you're big. You stand eye to eye with Jade. Why are you running? You are
that's
not
literally
supposed
her
to be
entire
chicken
thing.
shit. You are supposed to be her muscle. If her muscle is running away from somebody who's not a killer, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like I just
Um,
you sat here fucking peacocking EO for fucking like 2 months, and now Jade Cargill is on screen and you're running. Come on,
you got abs though.
don't piss me. Yeah, right. That's what that is.
That's what it seems like to me. Is you got abs.
I see Naomi with this caution tape gear because she is fully evil now. Like the turn is fully complete
Oh,
after
symbiote
their
on.
Days of Our Lives segment last week. She is
Oh,
fully evil now. She is dangerous now. Um, and I wrote in my notes, niggas capping for an inoffensive match. Like that's what this is. Like we are at the point where we have to beg and plead that we have to beg niggas to recognize when Jade doesn't look like shit in the ring.
yeah.
How long was this match? Can I get a timer? Matter of fact, I'll get it. Start talking.
I'm gonna guess it was fucking 10 minutes, but uh, so my fucking another point was at some point niggas had a fucking Liv Morgan Mona Lisa fucking sign in the crowd, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's crazy.
10 minutes, 10
Um,
seconds.
oh, I'm good. Oh, I feel like Northern Line. Okay, okay. My internal clock. Okay.
Don't piss me off,
Uh,
bro.
so niggas said that Jade's never been pinned. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Okay.
How? How could she be pinned? You go look at her shit and you tell me how she could be pinned. Go look at her fucking sheet and tell me how.
I will definitely take a look after because I have to see who she was going up against
Fuck
that
that,
never
nigga.
been
Go
pinned
look at her
before.
AW sheet and tell me what the fuck you
All right,
see.
AEW, that one makes sense because I don't want to say there's nobody over there.
No, there wasn't.
However,
But the point was, before she left, like as she was entering that like final 3 months of her AEW run. Well, her run of being TBS champion, brother, she was beating every credible woman. Every credible veteran woman that they were signing was being lined up to be knocked down by this fucking freight train.
oh, she got abs, bro.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Um, let's see. I said Jade ain't got no fucking third gear either. Uh, and then I at some point like watching Liv
Jade don't got
Morgan
a
work, I
second
was
gear,
just like,
brother. You laughing? I'm dead ass.
all right. Let's see. Yeah, no, at some point watching Live, I was just like, the women in the company could easily carry an Evolution pay-per-view, throw NXT in there, and it could easily be 2 nights and probably as big as SummerSlam if they really wanted to go there and like invest the time in it. Do they want to? Fuck no, but like it could easily be a 2-nighter if they really wanted to. Um, and then Naomi interfered, and there was a post-match beatdown. And then, because I'm still trying to like follow through with this with story as it's going on. No Bianca to help out this angle. Or yeah, no Bianca to come out and help Jade. So now the angle is officially messed. Like neither of these three are on terms. None of them fuck with each other. There are no friends. Like it is just Jade and Naomi at this point. Like Bianca has officially left the storyline.
Yep, she's
Anybody that tries to
no
tell me
now.
different Anybody tries to tell me different on Twitter, fucking Triple H wants to do like a fucking press conference. This nigga's lying to me. Like Bianca is, I don't care if she's on a different show. You came on to SmackDown to talk to Naomi, and now Naomi and your friend are like you're not trying to do any. I understand you have a title match and we'll get there, but like you know, you got to do something. Like at least Sami Zayn, he'll stop by to like you know put his hand on somebody's shoulder that just got fucking killed. And oh my god. No, like you're not even
Yeah, and
doing
then they
that.
get
Like,
him
damn.
next.
I mean, maybe she's taking lessons from that, and she's like, all right, I'll stay fucking clear. But yeah, and I like your ring gear. I fucked with it.
You talking about the Naomi, the caution tape?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
caution
that
tape
shit
is
is
fire.
gas.
I fuck with him. Jade and her were going at it on Twitter after this, so the window is open. Uh, and here's my thing, right?
That's
I
okay.
enjoy
You
the
can keep it.
Twitter beefs. I like all the all of Drew posting it, Drew being terminally online and being like the most 30-year-old person ever. Um, I'm at this point I'm waiting for fucking I'm waiting for that nigga to just next time Jey Uso says something about like look at my matches. Just I'm waiting for Drew McIntyre to quote tweet it with a fucking blurry ass picture of Young Thug and that fucking boy slow down meme. I'm waiting for that because that's how fucking online that nigga is. But like, I understand it. But if any of this is supposed to be like, if any of this shit is supposed to be canon, you niggas better put this on the fucking show because yeah, you can't expect my old ass to follow all of you
Oh
guys. I'm
boy,
sorry.
slow down, posted all that ass. That's the fucking.
Dude,
Oh my god, that is the Jey Uso shit to a T. Did you see what they had that nigga saying on whatever show that was?
yes, he's saying the shell them niggas on Twitter have been saying for fucking
Boy,
months now.
if you gotta say it so you believe it, we're out of here. Like that's you gotta forfeit.
Like
Forfeit before we even get to the dance.
I understand, I get it, right? However, it doesn't matter. You have the match. As far as I'm concerned, it's a done deal that he's champ. What you
Absolutely,
have to do, you have to go out there and hoop. That's the only way that you are going to garner respect from niggas. You cannot talk your way into respect. Liv Morgan did not. Well, I mean, Liv Morgan might have talked her way into respect because she's good on the mic, but also she's a fucking hooper. Io Sky's a fucking hooper. Bailey's a fucking hoop. All them niggas is fucking hoopers, man.
brother.
Come
Listen,
on,
you
man.
you
Like
you
it's
know. Listen, niggas tell me this nigga got on the beat on a kayfabe slash not kayfabe interview and said, "It's mad better wrestlers than me, but they not on top." And I just said, brother, they gotta
what is
take this.
that? What
They gotta take this fucking
you
mic
just
from you, cause you
you did something to the company. You buried some. I don't know what he buried. Like I deadass don't know what he buried. He
yo
just did something he wasn't supposed to.
son.
You're not supposed to say that.
When you get on the mic and that's not hard. It's not raw. It don't help nobody. It definitely don't help you.
Like I understand what he's trying to say.
There's no way. There's no good way to say it without making yourself look ass.
You can't say any of that. You like I don't and we'll get I'll save it for the raw sec. There is a way that they're trying to present this story that not everybody is on the same page with. The only nigga that has the assignment down is like Gunther. He's the only nigga that understands what has to be done. And like Jimmy, I guess. Because
Eh.
Jimmy is in this we'll get there, we'll get there. But yeah, for now we'll just keep going with fucking SmackDown.
So
Street Profits and oh no wait, go ahead.
let's speed through the rest of this because I'm fucking done with SmackDown. I don't want to talk about this shit no more. So Drew's with Kathy. He said he'll be here next week for
Oh yeah.
whatever fucking I don't remember what he said. He'll be here. So Seth is the face off is up next. We get the recap of the tag match. Street Profits do the generic hey, we're totally still baby faces even though we were all black and we were basically telling people to kill themselves like for the last 3 weeks. But hey, it's been 4 weeks. It's been 4 years since we've been champions. Dawkins, I love you. Yeah, nah, man, we're great. We're together. And Legato comes out, and Santos is like, hey, man. So you remember when you listened to Pretty Deadly, and you beat us the fuck up, thinking that we beat you up? Can I get a fucking apology? The nigga said, fuck no. So Pretty Deadly comes out, and they're like, yeah, man, we will see y'all next week because, we all we need to do is have title matches every week. We got to have a quota of at least 2 title matches per show per week. So that's all happening next week. This Profits basically say to Santos, yo, yeah, your men's are ready to fight. We're ready to fight. Let's do it. So they have a fantastic fucking tag match. Like before that, Rey Fenix is coming too. So he'll probably be on this fucking 444 show, whatever the fuck.
Fucking Jay-Z show.
Right? It's literally just the greatest match you've ever fucking. Well, not greatest, but one of the better TV tag matches. I wish that they cared about Legato in any capacity other than this.
That's literally what I said. I was like, these niggas should probably win more matches.
I'm sure there's other people for you to beat. Like I'm sure you have like you guys if you guys start making teams up, have them beat fucking R-Truth and fucking the Miz or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like if you got to do anything, just start putting people together and having Legato beat them. Who cares? Tez hits that fucking touch the lights frog splash and for 3 and that's it. And then we get to the main event segment. Oh, before that, sorry. Pretty Deadly's backstage. DIY is like, yo, if we'll help y'all win the belts next week, and then you can give us first dibs. And they said, yeah, nah, I'm good. That's okay. And then Roman comes out. He does his little fucking tribal chief shtick. Seth comes flying out in this fucking Chips Ahoy bag. And then Punk comes out. And I mean, nobody really gets anything off. Like it's everybody starting to talk and then getting cut off by the next person in the segment. So Punk comes out
Fucking
and he says,
it
"Hey,
takes way too fucking long, man.
it's a segment full of fucking nothing. Like it's actually just the worst build to it. Like they're trying their fucking hardest and it's hot and people kind of care about it. But when you actually think about it, it fucking stinks." Punk
This shit
comes
killed
out
my hype. I'm not gonna lie.
and he basically fucking snitches on Heyman about nothing. Where he was talking about, yeah, thank you for delivering your tribal chief to me. And Heyman's like, yo, what is your fucking problem? Like,
Yeah.
Heyman's like, nigga, you know I gotta ride with this nigga back to the hotel, right? He was talking about,
Well,
oh
the way
yeah,
Roman looked at that nigga was hilarious, bro.
because Punk said, yeah, your wise man owes me a favor, and the look Heyman gave him, he's like, yo, why are you like this? what is your
I don't know why
fucking
he's tripping.
problem?
Roman was there for that, was he not?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure he probably fucking forgot is what it is. But the point
Yeah, it
is, he's
was
like, yeah,
during that stupid ass cinematic
yeah, the
segment when they
fucking
were doing
Godfather
that shit.
segment. I was just thinking back to that too. But yeah, he gets on the beat and he says, "Yeah, thank you for delivering your tribal chief to me." And then Heyman looks. Heyman gives him the fucking yo. You don't care about me. Stare. Roman turns around and it turns into an all-out brawl. I mean, it's just it's basically just a generic build to a triple threat, where it's I'll see you at WrestleMania. I'm gonna win at WrestleMania. No, I'm gonna win at WrestleMania. It's Seth Rollins screaming "I hate you" at Punk the same way that Anakin screamed "I hate you" at fucking Obi-Wan when he was in fucking 16 pieces.
Oh,
And they go off the air after wasting your fucking time with all of that. So did you watch the fucking double-ended collision?
I did. Uh, Real quick for the Punk Rollins Roman shit. Like, first bullet point, easily the worst hyped up segment in the last like 6 months, I feel.
Easy.
Quite literal entrance fodder. Um, we sang more lines of Cults of Personality than actual lines were said in the fucking promo.
Which is crazy.
And if the Magic Favor is a main event, let's just go next, guys. Let's get the fuck out of here. I capped it off with this whole Europe tour. Just feels like everybody phoning in work to go hang out in the foreign country after.
Pretty much, that's what it was. Yeah. I don't know if you've
Um,
seen Chelsea and Maxine Dupree flew off to fucking Iceland and they went to that one spot. I think it's in Reykjavik where it's like a super cool like outdoor hot springs or whatever, and it like overlooks the horizon. This shit is pretty fucking cool. I've seen it in like when the League of Legends Worlds was there. I seen the Fnatic guys. They did like a little vlog or whatever, and that shit actually does look pretty cool.
yeah. Um, it's just, I mean, good for them. They get like a nice little vacation, but at the same time, it's my fucking show, guys.
Yeah, but I mean
Bloodline Twitter
that's
did
on
their
the
best to
booker.
hype up shit.
That is on the fucking booker.
I I don't think that like there's no saving that segment. Like that shit was just like I
Well,
like
because
all
it's
three
a
of those
segment that
guys.
shouldn't exist. That's not really them. Like they're phoning it in because they know it's fucking dog shit.
Yeah. And I know that's like definitely like a booking thing because it's like, I'm the European crowd, right? I am the fucking chosen one out of all of these fucking foreign countries. I got the Roman Reigns appearance. I have to, I get to put my ones up. I haven't gotten to put my ones up in a very long time, if ever, right? I'm so lucky. However, we don't need Roman And we definitely did not need fucking Seth's song. We didn't need Seth's song. We did not need that nigga to do the entirety of whatever that shit is, and then for the music to cut, and then for Seth to do his little fucking conductor fingers, and then for the crowd to go, oh, for fucking two more. We did not need that shit.
If there's a nigga I want them to change their theme, it's that nigga. I had enough.
That has to go yesterday, bro.
You know what's
And then
crazy?
honestly too, yeah, go ahead.
That shit has been dog shit for 7 years. And just recently they turned it into something positive. Niggas have been talking about his theme, every iteration of it, being dog shit for years. And
And
now
get him
we
something
have
for
come
real,
full
man.
circle to where it is like a theme that we can't give up.
No, we gotta get rid of it. I don't give a fuck. Like this, it's the same feeling as like when Cope does his song and then the music cuts and then he's standing in the ring and everybody's fucking singing the song. Like I get it, man.
Don't watch Year One
Everybody wants to
AEW.
do it. Cut it the fuck out. Like I'm sick of it.
Don't watch Year
Cult
One
of
AEW
personality.
because that was every Chris Jericho segment ever.
God. Now he's got that learning tree shit, man. Cult of personality. I love that song. Great song. We didn't need that. Punk could have fucking cut his promo on the way. He could have walked over and cut at the same time. We had to speed this up somehow, man. Like we can't keep doing this. I'm talking, I get interrupted by somebody else thing forever. It's gonna fucking get boring, man. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Anyways, that's SmackDown. Fuck SmackDown. Let's see.
Collision, we will skip past because a lot of this shit is an afterthought.
Yeah. I
TNT
thought
Championship,
Garcia
biggest thing. Go ahead.
Cole was. I thought Garcia Cole was cool. They did a lot of shit. Like, there was a lot of just like character work with Cole going for Garcia's knee, and that just being the tail of the entire match. Um, to where like Garcia couldn't pull off a lot of the moves, and I thought that was pretty cool.
That pile
We get to
driver was
five.
really cool.
Yeah. Because that shit looked like it was hard as fuck to pull. Like I fully bought that. We get 5 minutes remaining, from the announcer again,
Collective
and I
crowd
was just
groan
like,
because they know what's happening next.
literal collective crowd going. I was just like, oh my God. But then it actually like comes into play this time with like Cole running out, literally about to hit his finish or run out of time. I thought that was really cool. Um, and Daniel Garcia's dance is funny. That like what is he? Why is he doing that? Shit was funny.
Dominican, man. You don't know what else to do.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what I gotta say about that match.
Yeah, no, same thing. I think it's fantastic. The problem I have with the match is that you know it's going to be a time limit draw. Like I've said this for weeks. When you AEW, because they do it so often, because Tony Khan is a fucking asshole. When you get, because they don't ever announce the time at proper intervals. So when you get the 5 minutes left, you know some fucking nonsense is going to fucking happen. It's either going to be somebody gets involved, or they're going to sprint to the finish, or time limit draw, like we always get. But this time it was especially fucked up because they were killing time on purpose. So they do the Panama Sunrise on the apron, and Cole has to get this guy into the ring. He has to lift him up. He has to get him into the ring. Cole gets into the ring as Garcia's on his knees. He lowers this fucking knee pad with theatrics. Brother, you have fucking 15 seconds left. Please be serious.
Yep.
Garcia grabs his leg. He's like, yo, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Then he gets a running start to hit this fucking move, and before he can even swing his fucking leg, a bell rings, and he is mortified that this has happened to him, as if it's not his own fucking fault.
Yeah, like he cuts a promo later talking about you needed a timer to save you, but if it was just you and me, no timer, I would have won. It's just like, bro, you knew what you were fucking signing up for. Don't give me that shit.
It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess you had him dead to rights, but at the same time, you had him dead to rights. Like, that's on you, brother. You hit this nigga with mad shit.
Mad shit.
So, I'll just run through this quick. Max Caster open challenge. It's Hook. What do you think happened? Interview with Queen Aminata, talking about how the Julia Hart thing is escalated, even though like they microwave this feud. But I mean, it's I'll talk about how good that is a bit later in like 10 seconds or so. Serena Deeb comes in. I love Serena Deeb. Fantastic professional wrestler. But she comes from the Dean Malenko school of I cannot really show emotion. So everything I do and say comes across very dry. But I love it. Those are my favorite types of characters. But she's doing Jericho's Man of 1,000 Holds gimmick. So she gives Aminata the book, and she's like, nah, I don't need that shit. And she's like, oh, okay, we'll see. So we're probably going to get an Aminata Serena Deeb collision thing going on. Cool. Julia Hart and Queen Aminata 3. Julia Hart is one of the shining examples of why I will not let Jade Cargill breathe. Julia Hart, as of Saturday, this was a Saturday collision. She's had 90 matches. And about 5, she's been a wrestler for about 5 years. Jade Cargill has been a wrestler for about that length of time. Probably had about the same amount of matches, maybe more because she was featured on TV. Probably's got like 20 or 30 more matches. I could be wrong, I'm not too sure. But Julia Hart has improved considerably from 2020. She has improved leaps and bounds. The only reason she doesn't look as great now is because she's coming off of a knee injury, I believe. It happened last year, but with knee injuries, you can't really, like, it takes a bit, you know? If at all, with an ACL tear or whatever it was. But she is the shining example of if they want to do it, they will. She has put in the time, she has gotten better. She literally, I didn't like her being TNT champion when y'all did it all that time ago, but I am okay with it. But I was okay with it because it is somebody who you are putting stock in because they are trying and they are showing promise. The Jade Cargill shit I always had problems with because there was never any... Once Jade stopped killing people in 40 seconds, it became, okay, so she'll learn how to wrestle eventually, right? Oh yeah, she's training with Dragon. And she didn't get better. Well, okay, was she training with Dragon or did Dragon stop by and say, hey, because that guy's a terrorist, by the way. Like, he is a fucking genius, but when it also comes to that guy, he is a fucking terrorist because he will not say anything. Like, he will see some shit is fucked up, like, not in a horrible way, but some shit is legitimately fucked up, look on and say, it's not my problem. It's really not my problem.
A fucking picture of Will Smith where he's like looking at the camera and looks away.
Yeah.
And that's me.
And then she's training with Brian Kendrick. Did Brian Kendrick get anything out of her? We don't know. Like, the Jade Cargill stuff is really fucking annoying. Because y'all don't get me wrong. I love supporting black women. I love supporting black women in wrestling because black women in wrestling is very scarce. So when we get black women in wrestling, we have to protect, nurture, and support. Yes. Only if they want to get better. Only if they actually want to be here. Because you cannot point at any of Jade Cargill's shit and tell me she wants to be here. At all. Because perfect example is, we are wasting a perfectly good Naomi run on nonsense. On fucking poppycock. Get her in an actual fucking program now! Anyway, Julia wins with a high stack after Aminata makes a mistake. Good stuff. Kudos to both ladies. And then we get this fucking abrasive, disgusting 6-man.
Yeah.
Actually fucking gross.
Rocky Romero public flogging, man.
But you see what I'm saying now, right? You're starting to realize the foregone conclusions in match cards or match graphics. Because you look at this lineup, it's Powerhouse Hobbs. Okay, Mark Briscoe. Okay, Mark Briscoe loses a lot. Rocky Romero. Huh. Then you look on the other side, and it's fucking Lance Archer, Brian Cage, and Takeshita. Yeah, I wonder who the fucking fall guy is.
Who's the guy that's gonna be on his back looking up at the lights, hearing 1, 2, 3? Is it Rocky Romero?
Couldn't possibly be anyone but Rocky here.
They killed anyone at all. For 15 minutes, man. They killed him for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they're lucky that Rock is willing to do it, man. Fantastic wrestler. One of the greatest to ever do it. One of the greatest lightweights. He's also in that Black Tiger lineage with Eddie Guerrero and other guys. So I mean, it's a trios match. Like it's the stars of this fucking show are Hobbs and Takeshita. Hobbs is dealing with the other two. Takeshita just needs to be in a place where we're building him back up. So he hits Raging Fire on the Rocky after they fucking flayed him for 15
Yeah.
minutes. Then because oh, this was for the belts, wasn't it? This fucking trios match. I didn't write that shit down.
What?
The trios match. It was for the belts, right?
The Death Rider shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yes. Yeah. I fucking forgot. But once again, so top flight. How many niggas are in this fucking faction or what? Guys, you keep saying top flight and AR Fox. Put him in the faction. Don't piss me off. Also, calling back to 2022 for the reason as to why this match is happening is the dirtiest thing you could do. Because I guarantee you, nobody fucking cares why the Death Riders and Top Flight featuring AR Fox are fighting for these trios titles. They're just happy to see the fucking belts be defended in an actual capacity.
Yep.
So, I mean, the whole point of this match is Top Flight and AR Fox are fantastic fucking athletes, but the Death Riders are the top heel faction, therefore we are going to kill you crazy style. This is... I think this is... They saw that AR Fox is a fantastic wrestler, as if they didn't know that AR Fox was a fantastic wrestler before. They saw the Ricochet match, they saw the Swerve match, they saw the Ospreay match, and they said, this guy's pretty fucking good. Yeah, no shit! It's almost like there's a million guys in your roster that can do that same thing, that are interchangeable, and you refuse to change them in or out.
Yeah. It's sick business, man. I don't know anymore.
Once again, foregone conclusion. Guess who's not important to any of this fucking match graphic? It's AR Fox again. So they hit him with the fucking spinning tombstone, and then they hit him with the rocket launcher for 3, and then Crew attacks Top Flight because that's a thing that we need to run. Yo, don't put that on that Dynasty card. I'm so serious. Do not. I don't. They're all great athletes. I don't want to watch that shit on fucking Dynasty. I don't. I'm so fucking serious. We got a Lexi interview with Adam Cole. Tuck said it. Cole said, "Hey, next match will be no interference, no time limit." What interference was there? You had fucking Shane Taylor. That's not real interference. It didn't work for either of you. He literally jumped both of y'all. But I mean, sure, whatever. And then the Undisputed Kingdom says, "Hey, Kyle has a disgusting fucking shiner on it. Golly, what happened in that fucking FTR match? I feel like I watched it, but I didn't see him get hit in his fucking face like that.
Somebody must have decked him right in his shit.
Jesus Christ." So, yeah, they're saying that they're looking for FTR because what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? You ain't gonna shake my hand? Like, hey, you beat us fair and square, we gonna shake your hand, you didn't shake my hand? Fuck niggas. So, we get, let's see. I don't know where you know what? I wrote this without the break in there on purpose. So, we get a...
The break was... before the Death Riders match, after the fucking foregone conclusion triple threat.
Ah, yes, okay. Okay, right. Okay, the trios match was the end, Death Riders was the beginning of part 2, right? So we get Lexi with Okada, and you know what? Okada only says about fucking 6 words. He said them in every fucking promo for the last fucking 3 months. Dude, I'm tired of this motherfucker. I've had it.
I put those bitches to sleep.
I fucking had it with this Okada run. This shit is not for me, bro. It's not my Okada, and that's fine, but I'm tired of fucking seeing him. I've had it. Anyway, we go to fucking Johnny TV, whatever the fuck he's calling himself now, and Bandito. It's a fantastic match. Hyper Parkour Man does Hyper Parkour. Bandito is a luchador. He hits a 21 plex for the finish. And he calls out Jericho and he gets his brother's mask back. There's nothing else to talk about. Big Bill and fucking Brian Keith look shit. And Jericho looks shit because he's got egg on his face now because he got robbed.
Fucking comments here at one point. You know, I heard there was a couple in Arkansas that got pregnant watching Johnny kiss Taya.
I heard
That's what I heard.
Nigel's a fucking asshole.
Nigga was like, "Oh, stop it."
Nigel is
and
Nigel is brilliant. Like I like Shivani is just so
Oh
good
my
at his job
god.
that having Shivani be the babyface or the straight man and the play-by-play guy to the people that he works with is fantastic. That combination is just a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I fuck with Tony Schiavone a lot.
So
Oh, also, Crash, real quick. Crash said, "Fast track that Hollywood run." I hope he's not talking about Jade, and I hope that's not happening because
that's exactly what he's talking about, and that's exactly what's
there
probably gonna happen.
there's a timeline that exists that I don't want to be in where she plays Storm as like the new Storm, like the not Halle Berry Storm in the MCU, and I do terrible things to myself because I can't handle some shit like that. I can't handle some shit like that. I won't. I refuse to let it happen. All right. I just got done reading like every single important X-Men comic ever, and Storm is very near and dear to my heart now. She was
Super
before,
important character.
definitely is now. Fuck no. You like it is understated how much research and like fucking attention to detail Kevin Feige and that fucking casting director has to get on Storm. And if it goes to fucking Jade Cargill because she's buff and she has white hair for most of her wrestling run, I'm gonna kill Tony Khan myself. I'm live streaming it too. I'll send it to Triple H. I'll let Triple H up. I don't give a fuck if it's evil. I don't care. I don't care. It can't happen. Okay? It cannot happen.
So in the weirdest turn of events, Meg's first talking segment is a vignette.
Eater.
Like I just I don't know I don't know what the fuck is going on. So this is her first talking segment. It's she calls herself the All Elite Goddess, and this is her new stomping ground and whatever. Then we cut straight to Tony, and I know you wrote this down.
Who died and made you God? Who came down from the mountains and bestowed your power upon my people? Megan Bain, have you heard the mythology of the one they call Timeless? Hercules doesn't have my thighs. I have an Oedipal complex with myself. Heater! I will
Crazy.
summon the
Shut up.
Kraken from my ass, and Narcissus ain't got shit on me. Heater, what? Bro, so I saw my reflection, and my reflection saw me, and we made love until the sun came up. And at Dynasty, I will cut off the head of the mighty Megasus, and I will hold it aloft for the whole world to see, and I will say, by God, I'm good. Actual fucking heater. My
Yeah,
goodness.
she is on a fucking run. Like what once we got past the fucking clunky parts of this timeless gimmick, she has been like super important to this division.
I like legitimate people are like, no, she's not Rhea Ripley level. However, she is getting somewhere close to having that level of it. She gets on people's TVs and people are like, I'm tuned in. I would go as far as to say I think she's the reason why fucking Dynamite's viewership numbers are going up. She's
Shit,
putting on
I wouldn't be surprised. She's doing a lot of
she's
fucking heavy lifting for that entire
fucking
company, not even just the
amazing work.
women's division.
Oh my god, for the whole
Lord knows that
fucking
men's division is
industry.
fucked. You niggas try to
Whole
sell me
industry
Edge
is
in fucking
up.
2025. I should beat you with fucking
Oh god.
hammers.
You know you have to watch that Dynasty, right?
Watch what? You know on that the fucking trios match?
Yes.
I'll go to the bathroom, nigga. You shitting me? Fuck that.
Yeah, one of two Tony Storm fucking heaters that we get. I guess in the week. Um, I didn't get the second one because niggas, or I didn't get the Dynamo one because niggas fucking called me away to do some shit. But I'm gonna go look it up so I can have it when it comes there
Bet.
or when it gets there. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for this match. I'm glad we get to watch the Dynasty. Fucking amazing. It was pretty weird that Megan Bain's first thing was a fucking vignette, but hey, you know,
So we get a Harley
what
Cameron
can you
tune-up
do?
match. What happened?
I was like, what can you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't win. That's how wrestling is. Sometimes you don't win at all, and that's how it felt for fucking years. That you just didn't win at all. There was no silver lining. You were just kind of cooked. So we get to Harley Cameron tune-up match versus Amina Belmont. She had alright gear, but it was like kind of weird because she had like long boots and then long socks under the boots, and then under the long socks and long boots, she had tights. So it's just like you got a lot going on here. But the actual like the skirt and the top that looks nice. I like that gear. So, I mean, Harley won. There's not really nothing to talk
Oh
about.
yeah, yeah.
Not nothing. Lexi's with Callis. Callis says he's gonna give you guys Kyle Fletcher, and Fletch walks out. Basically, the only thing that he said is that, hey, my haters said I'm dead. The haters thought I died, and I said, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. I will see y'all at Dynamite. He ends up getting Brody King. So then we get Hologram and Commander versus La Faction and Gorbonable. I don't actually know if Mordos is part of this group, but since they've been forcing these two to team together because they're luchadors and they need evil luchadors for the fucking good luchadors to fight, you guys are part of LFI, so why not? And they have a very CMLL tag match. Lots of flying, Jalisty, or a hologram shooting out of a cannon and sending mortals back like fucking 15 feet. We get Commander does the rope walk. He does the rope walk shooting star twice, and then they hit the combo move. I'm skipping over the Harley Cameron shit. Don't piss me off. They hit Hologram hits an inverted airplane spin into the portal bomb, and then Commander hits the rope walk shooter for the fall. Now, Commander is the Ring of Honor TV champion. Why are you on AEW programming? What did I fucking say? I don't care that he's not coming out with the fucking belt. Because while he's champion now, you guys are going to keep saying. You guys are going to keep saying it. You're going to keep saying that shit that I hate, and I fucking hate. Hey, he's the Ring of Honor champion. Nobody's watching Ring of Honor. Bandito is going to beat Jericho at fucking Dynasty for that belt, and he's going to fade away into Ring of Honor obscurity. And while it's not okay, get the shit off my TV. Moving on to Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Another one.
God.
Dude, like I said, we have to get... I'm sorry, Europe, but we have to end this fucking tour. Like, I'm so serious. We have to be fucking done with this shit. Because you guys are giving them the fucking vacation. This has been a 3-week vacation of everybody fucking around with my shit. Like, I legitimately cannot take this shit anymore. Y'all need to come back to the States because we need to see what the fuck is going on. So, we start the show with this fucking John Cena shit. He's wearing his, where are they again? I forgot where they were on this Raw.
Glasgow.
Okay, yeah, so he's got the Glasgow fucking shirt on with all the bells and whistles. For whatever reason, he's got this damn 1,000-yard stare when he came out. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy. Is this guy okay?
He's a fucking freak, man.
So, he comes in the ring, he basically threatens to beat anyone's ass, and then he said he's going to ruin wrestling for everyone, and I said, hey, I hear you, it's kind of late for that, man. Because you did a lot of ruining in the late 2000s and the early 2010s, and then you became cool. And now you're back to... Well, you're not even back to being a terrorist. You're kind of just here. Well, you're not even here is the craziest part. You're just limited date, man. So John says he's going to take the title and he's going to retire with it. What were you going to say?
He said he's going to ruin wrestling and he brought up that fucking spinner belt. And it's low-key, like, he's doing great work here because it's like, I can't say I like the spinner belt because I was a kid.
But you damn sure remember
also,
it.
I do remember it. But also, like, his stance now is fuck the kids. So it's like, you can't even be like, well, I liked it. You were a child. It was a toy belt, right? If that shit came out now, I don't know how I'd feel about it. Straight up. I'd probably still think it was cool, not gonna lie. But, you know, there is a chance I'd get up here and call it dog shit. That's all part of the gimmick. Like, it's hard not to get caught up in this. Like, no matter which way you slice it. There is no being on the right side of this feud other than getting up here and being like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I still want to see him win 17. But then he's gonna be like, you're celebrating me ruining wrestling. You don't even like the shit. Now, the only thing you can say is, yeah, nigga.
Fucking ass, man.
The fuck? Stop talking to me, man.
So Cody comes out and Cody basically cuts the promo of, yo, you're talking about winning the title and ruining wrestling. You ain't even got to WrestleMania yet. So after some jaw jacking on unimportant shit, Cody basically lays the belt down and tells him, yo, come take this shit off of me. They bow up. And then John then leaves, and then Cody hits him with the fucking. Uh,
God.
there is no the champ isn't over there. The champ is here in this ring, supported by these people. And I say, oh man, you hit the fire, but you hit it in the most Cody Rhodes way possible. It's too many fucking words in it, but it's a W nonetheless. Listen, I have to give Cody all the grace humanly possible, because this is 3 years of him having to build a WrestleMania feud by his fucking self with a cardboard cutout of a human being. Like that, this is fucking yo, y'all gotta start cooking, because he can't do this shit again next year. The Rock y'all gotta like force this nigga to retire. You gotta like have him be in a fucking car accident, knock on wood, God forbid doesn't. But yeah, y'all gotta find a way to cripple Dwayne so he can never fucking take over this shit again.
Absolutely not. Never let him write. Never let him cook again. Don't let him come back for anything. I don't give a fuck. Who's hot? All right.
Who's hot? It's not Gunther. We know that for sure.
Thankfully we've run out of like Usos. We've run out of all of that.
No, we didn't.
I'm gonna pretend like Hikuleo isn't on the horizon.
He's not an Uso. He's a Tongan, but yeah.
Usos, Tongans, you know what I'm saying? Fuck any of them niggas. We've run out. Nobody else is getting a push. Nobody else needs a push. Okay? Nobody else needs any help. You don't need to feud with anybody. Get away from Cody. We're done. It's over.
Out of Islanders. That is it.
It's over. We're finished. Cut it out.
Because they fucking... Dude, WWE does not like me in particular. They do not want me to watch the shows. They've had enough out of me. And you know what? If you were there when we watched Raw live, I broke. I said it straight up. I said, I've had it. That's enough. I cannot watch Raw live anymore. This fucking... these European Raws, I refuse to watch them live. I've had it. I cannot take this shit any longer. That is it. So, we have this government mandated Jey Uso opening segment. He comes out. Who could his tag team partner be other than fucking Jimbo? If it was gonna be Jimbo, why the fuck didn't we just announce it?
Oh my god.
The show is already sold out. Why the fuck isn't it? Why didn't you just say it?
That's so fun. Them niggas bought those tickets. They thought they were about to say his name.
Nobody actually thought that. I don't know why y'all fed into that shit so hard.
I saw so many tweets. Them niggas thought that shit was, oh my god, we're in Glasgow. Drew can't come, but you know who, we can call up Joe Hendry.
Look who would hang out with fucking Jey Uso to kill A-Town Down Under.
That shit was funny.
Anyway. Yo, they're fucking with me. They came out and these motherfuckers' nameplate didn't even say the Usos. Shit said Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso. I said, what the fuck is going on here? Bro, what is happening in this company? Why is this happening to me?
I don't know why they wouldn't hype up the return of the Usos. It's like,
dude, like what? Look what's a fucking surprise! The team that one of the most decorated teams in WWE history coming back together is a fucking surprise. These assholes didn't even have the fucking gall to wear matching gear. I don't give a fuck about y'all singles careers. If you don't fucking put them damn sweatpants on and them fucking hats and them puffers and bring back that damn old Usos theme.
That's the point of this. You imagine the fucking pop they would have got if they played that fucking song?
You shitting me? Bring back that goddamn Uso Penitentiary. I'm tired of what you niggas are doing solo. It stinks.
You gotta have McAfee and Cole do the heat. Alright? Also, I'm gonna chill on McAfee this week because he helped Braun fucking drop a goddamn warhead on NBA Twitter, so we're gonna chill on Pat McAfee this week. Or at least I am. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
Okay, so end of this match came about. Jimbo lifts up, I think it was Theory, because it had to be Theory because they pinned Theory. So he lifted up Theory into what was supposed to be a spear, and boy howdy, it was the shittiest fucking spear I have ever seen in my. No, sorry, this was on the Grayson Waller. So they lifted up Grayson Waller and they hit him with the shitty fucking leapfrog spear. He rolls out, and then they hit Theory with the fucking 3D, and then they pack it up. I'm not calling that shit the 1D because it's not their fucking move. Watch the fuck out. You niggas are so unserious. Oh well the what the fuck are them niggas called? The Dudleys gave it to them when they had that run back in 2017. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck about what Bubba Ray says in 2025, nigga? You think I give a fuck about what Bubba Ray says after that Aces and Eight shit? Better shut
Absolutely
his fat
not.
ass up.
Let's see. Fucking them niggas did like a pass off pop up Simone drop that I thought was pretty cool. Pat called it the fucking alley oos, and I was
That is
like,
what it's called. Confirmed.
"Is it? Oh,
Yes.
shit, okay, thank God. I thought he made that shit up. I don't have to give him props like that.
Actually,
That
no,
shit
I'm
is
lying. I
fire.
think the alley oos is the fucking it's the damn it's in the video game. I forgot which one exactly it is, but one of them fucking moves that they do together is an alley oos, and it has to be that one because the other one doesn't make a lick of fucking sense.
Oh, yeah. And then, well, actually, I lied about not getting on commentary. The whole thing I was talking about earlier with the whole like Jey Uso thing not working is that like the whole story of this is that like this is Jay's like fourth go at Gunther, um, and you know it's him trying to like raise his own self confidence to be able to do this,
Sheiks.
and that's what happens with the like post match too. Actually, I don't know I don't give a fuck what part of the fucking card it's in. At some point later on, Jay and Jim are sitting down on the stairs talking about it. Jim's like, "What's going on with you?" And Jay's like, "You know, everybody's telling me I can't do it, Oos.
You can't.
I'm 0-3 against Gunther.
You are.
You know, I can't do it." And that's what Jim says. Jim's like, "Yeah, you can't win." And then Jay's like, "What the fuck, man?" And Jim's like, "Not unless you turn back into that guy, that dog, that fucking, you know, the right hand man that was ready to kill people.
Yeah, the
I need
nigga
to see
I
that
wanted
guy."
to see win the belt way back when because I had no choices and I needed Roman dead.
Yes, and that also came up too this week. People were talking about like so you wanted Jay to be Roman, but you don't want Jay to be Gunther. Make that make sense? And it's just like, yes,
I will.
seriously.
I fucking will. I'll tell you to you right now. It's very simple.
Seriously.
This Gunther reign is fucking good. It plain and simple. It's good. It was good. It was okay. Like it was doing well before fucking Damian Priest came along. I don't know how this fucking happened, but we were fine. And then that dumbass shit happened. Back then, Roman was beating literally anyone because of help. Like, I didn't have nobody. Finn Balor was in NXT. Fucking, I didn't have anyone. Shinsuke was so far in the fucking ground, I could barely hear his theme. Niggas were trying to sell me LA Knight. Like, do we know what the fuck is even happening anymore? Fam, they were beating Kevin Owens with anything that wasn't nailed down. And you want me to fucking care about, like, who was I supposed to cheer for? You know what? Go watch that fucking, what's that stupid ass video Shizzy had me watch a couple weeks ago? All of Roman's title defenses. Go watch that fucking video and look at how fucking bleak that shit was. Dude, oh my god, I'm starting to get fucking lockjaw from being upset.
Oh my god.
I hate this wrestling shit, bro. I hate that this shit is mainstream again. Because you niggas are so stupid. Like, it's unbelievable stupid, right? Too. I'm not even trying to be elitist. You niggas are just dumb.
Now, here's the thing. You say that, but the people that are making tweets like that are the people that were in the trenches with you back then that were watching the shit with their fucking
they're all fucking damaged. I don't know how I'm the normal person here. I sat through like years of propaganda telling me Roman Reigns was the big dog. And I'm not brain rotted. Like, what are we talking about?
Oh my god.
Look at what brain rot got you. Man, fuck this show. I hate this fucking show.
So Big Jim gets up, right? He turns the corner. Gunther is just there. Gunther
Yeah,
must have been
he
listening his fucking
magnetized
way.
into the fucking hallway. Like he no clipped into the hallway, and they just whooped
This
his
nigga
ass.
atomized into this shit, right? Jim says, I want you in the max next week. And Gunther's like, oh, word? All right, bet. I can fucking slap some sense into you, and maybe it'll go back in time. It'll slap some sense into your brother. He didn't say that, but that would have been pretty funny if he did, right? So then fucking Jimmy's just like, and he slaps the
He slapped
fuck.
him so fucking hard.
He slaps the
Nah,
fuck out of Jimmy.
I get it back in blood, Gunther. Don't even trip.
He probably is going to they'll power bomb like 6 times next week.
I would twist this nigga's head off his fucking body.
And and now is the true crux of my problem, right? During that little back and forth between Jimmy and Jay, Jimmy sounds like the better promo, right?
Please don't.
Because Jimmy, on a technicality, he is a better promo. Um, but the problem also is, right, during the match, you know, Gunther comes in to fucking beat up Jay again because 10 weeks of hell, blah blah blah. Jay actually gets the upper hand on him, is about to deliver his spear. He slips. It's part of the kayfabe now, or it's part of the it's part of the kayfabe now. Um, and Gunther is able to fucking beat the shit out of him. And this is our second week in a row of Jimmy Uso doing a dive over the top rope to rub it in fucking Jay's face that he fucked up.
Seamlessly.
So my issue is that during the commentary during the match, I think it was Pat that says the whole world's behind Jay Uso, right? Whole world is behind Jay Uso on
For whatever
Twitter.
fucking reason.
In the crowd during his thing, everybody in the fucking arena is doing the stupid ass eat. Niggas on the commentary doing the eat, you know what I'm saying? Whole world's behind Jay Uso. I don't think there's a part of the company outside of fucking A-Town Down Under that Jay Uso does not have. Jay Uso at some point, right? It was really bleak. Like 6, 7 months ago, niggas were shipping Jey Uso and Rhea Ripley. It was not looking good.
No,
All
that
right,
was
we've
crazy.
come
Like y'all
along.
had no
We've come a
fucking
long way.
shame.
We've come a long way.
Like that was
We've come a
wild.
long way. This nigga is beloved everywhere.
Like I deserve
Where is
compensation for that. That was crazy.
the issue with this, right? Is the fact that commentary said the whole world's behind. You can't say that on commentary. You have to sell the storyline. Because if commentary is like, we believe in Jay, if Gunther drops by, Gunther literally dropped by. He is supposed to be a scary ass nigga. He's supposed to be a scary ass fucking European guy, right? Not fully removed from Vince's original vision from him. He's supposed to be a scary ass evil nigga, right? He comes down in front of commentary, right? He
did.
asked the two of them, hey, who do you guys think is going to win at WrestleMania? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Jey Uso? Pat McAfee buries the entire fucking story. He says, I think Jey Uso's going to win. Fucking game's gone. We can't do anything anymore. This thing doesn't work if the whole everybody doubts me. Nobody thinks I can do it. Fucking I gotta be Crash Out Jay. I gotta be the right hand man again. I have to fucking lose my marbles. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
Fucking, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Yeah.
Who is doubting? Fucking you guys know the bowling nigga. Who do you think you are? I am. You know how this fucking story circulates about there was nobody heckling that guy. He just made up a nigga to be upset. That is Jey Uso right now. What? This story does not work. The only nigga that has doubted him thus far is Jimmy Uso. Literally last Friday, or not last Friday, last Monday. The week isn't even over yet. He's the first actual doubter. The only other nigga that doubts him is fucking Gunther.
The nigga that knows he can beat him because he's beat him three times clean as a fucking whistle, dog.
Who is writing this? What is going on?
These are niggas that don't watch their own product. That's what's fucking happening. We're at that point in the fucking company again.
Which is funny. The report came out of Kevin Owens being like, "Nah, they're not gonna remember some shit from 3 weeks ago." And KO was like, "Do you think these motherfuckers are dumb? What are you doing?" Oh my god!
What are we actually doing?
This Jey Uso shit, it could have been alright. When he first came out there with Travis Scott, for whatever fucking reason, man, Travis Scott was there too, and he got up on that table and he was like, "I lost. I think I can still do it." I would have if the reaction was just different from everybody. If Pat McAfee and Michael Cole sit down and talking about, yo, that nigga is 0-3 against Gunther, I do not know if he can do it. If Pat McAfee had given in and was just like, no, I don't think Jake can beat you, and Pat McAfee's Jey Uso's biggest fucking fan. After having him on the pod and being like, I think he can do it, out of fear that Gunther's gonna kill him, I would have been bought in. And then if Jimmy this week was just like, I don't think you can do it. However, I know a different version of you can do it, and then Jay started this crash out thing, I would have been bought in. I don't give a fuck. Niggas could Jay still got like 4 moves, but I can expect that from him at this point. I don't give a shit. I would have been bought into the story, but them niggas ignored all that shit, so I don't give a fuck anymore. That shit. I hope that shit is second on the card. You niggas don't even deserve to fucking open, man. Put LA Knight first.
Yo, watch out, man. Don't. Look, you want to trade one merchant for the next? Like, fuck off, man. What kind of shit is that?
And that LA Knight story is even worse than Jay's right now.
What is his
LA Knight doesn't
story?
have a story.
What the fuck are you saying?
Oh my
What the
God.
fuck does LA Knight have going on?
Nothing. The only story he had as the fucking US title, that shit left to go to a different brand, thank God. And then the story they replaced it with got buried for some fucking Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh God.
This shit sucks, man.
So next up we get a fucking Chad Gable segment.
No, we get this fucking Judgment Day segment. Where for whatever reason, Liv tells Dom, hey, you always have good instincts, go try Penta again, because we apparently need another member of the Judgment Day, as if they're not losers already. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? You know you guys are losers as a group, right? Like, if Penta is the only winner, that doesn't make you guys winners. Like, have we forgotten this? Because, hey, Liv has been winning damn near every fucking match ever. And that's not a win for the Judgment Day, it's a win for Liv.
So, hey, technically Raquel is the winner.
No, anyway, Carlito says he should get Breaker next, and I said, yeah, you know what? I think you should, Carlito.
Let's get you out of here, bud.
We get Bailey talking to Lyra, and then we get Pierce talking to fucking Dragon Lee, because I love Dragon Lee. They don't love me. This is every fucking week. Every time I ask for Dragon Lee, it's something I don't fucking want. So, of course, because they fucking hate me, they put this 5-minute AI-generated slop on my screen.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
They said Mil Mascaras, yeah, okay. Mysterio, okay. Guerrero, okay. You know you got other luchadors in the company, right? You know Dragon Lee is right there, right? You know Santos Escobar is right there, right? Andrade is right there, right? You could have used actual, like, luchadors and said, hey, you know, they're not better than fucking Super Pequeño Man or whatever fuck this nigga is. I forgot what he is.
Hey, if you really wanted to be fucking funny about it, you could also throw El Generico in there too.
Like, god damn it, dude. This AI generated fucking slop.
Well, like, here's the thing, right? You know that Good Morning Football shit that I sent to you where the nigga cut a crazy ass promo on Seth Rollins?
Seth looked at him crazy.
What? Huh?
Seth looked at him crazy.
Seth looked at him insane. He was just like, what kind of matches is this guy pulling? How is that nigga doing more fucking whoever's in that, like, that Raw SmackDown writing room? Like, I really do hope you guys are well protected, because it's up for you, bro. I'm sorry, it's up for you. Let's just keep moving. Fuck that. Fuck everybody that was involved with that shit. Them niggas they introduced a stupid fucking gimmick wrestler, niggas from the Gulf of America, and then it spawned the most inane conversation on Twitter of people being like, you know, one side of it justifyingly so being like, this Gulf of America getting mentioned is fucking stupid. I don't care if it's supposed to be a joke or not. And then the other side being like, oh, it's not that deep, you know, it's supposed to be dumb, like fucking.
It's just wrestling, like they always do.
Triple H wasn't there in the chamber with fucking Steph's mom, bro. Like, you know. Anyway,
I looked away from that. You niggas not gonna indict me on that. I'm gonna just look away.
What, on fucking Triple H being there in the fucking Chamber of Congress?
That nigga was wishing he was somewhere else at the time. He
I
didn't
don't
want
give
to be
a
there.
fuck. I don't care. I do not care.
I'm
All
gonna just
right.
look away.
No, I'm
I didn't see him.
nigga, fuck that. Oh my god, there's so many things I want
You
to
can't show me
say.
no picture that got that nigga in there.
Uh, you're not running for
It's
me.
fucking AI. It's Photoshop. I can't.
my my nigga don't got internet, man.
He,
All
he,
right.
he literally don't have internet. He don't even tweet from his own account.
Oh my god. That's Travis tweeting from his shit. Anyways,
Ew, man.
also yeah, it was Quavo at that shit. It wasn't Travis. My bad. Anyways, fuck Quavo too, bitch ass nigga. Um, hey, what'd you think of the match, or do you not give a fuck?
Which one is this?
Chad Gable versus Dragon Lee.
It was fucking fantastic, but why did they do this to me?
Niggas don't like you. I don't know.
Anyway, after this stupid ass vignette, it cuts to Pierce. Pierce with the LWO, and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck did y'all just air on TV?" And I said, "Yeah, what did you just air on TV?" Adam Pierce said, "Man, my hands are tied. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this company anymore." Gable walks in
Yeah,
with a fucking doctor's note and says, "Yeah, no, I'm sick."
so far.
Pierce
So
looked at
far.
the note and he said, "It's fucking legitimate. What is going on here?"
Oh my
So
god. And
he's
then
got a doctor's note. He cannot do PE today. So of
and
course
then
somebody else has to
Ray's
step
like,
up.
yo, Ray's like, yo, we could take this shit to the parking lot right
I
now.
don't
We
know
don't
why you
gotta do it
said
on
that in front of
air.
your boss. That's wild. Because what happened if niggas jumped him in the parking lot that night? You would have been asked out. Like, what happened if
Stand
he
on it.
got the creeds to fake jump him in the parking lot?
Standing on it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I did it.
So, we get Lyra and Raquel for this Women's Intercontinental Championship. It's nothing happening. That's
Oh.
it. We're done here. Lyra wins with a roll up. They start whooping her ass. Bayley walks out. That's it.
Oh.
We're heading towards a Bayley Lyra match in fucking 2 weeks. Not at WrestleMania, because fuck me. Most likely on Monday Night Raw. I fucking
Niggas not
hate
giving
this
Lyra shit, man.
shit. Brother, we complained that the fucking belt was an afterthought, and then they started shotgunning title matches. Why the fuck do y'all keep doing this?
It's like they're not even trying to build these defenses, not trying to give niggas story. It's just Lyra Valkyria is here and she's going to fight somebody new today. Like at least with
Monster of
like
the Week title run.
with Chelsea, you at least got a little something. Because in her defenses, she wasn't like defending; she was just going places and fighting niggas,
Trying to
like
fucking
on
survive.
some Ronin shit, just going random places and fighting people.
Niggas made her
Fucking
the greatest babyface ever.
Lyra has like legitimately no, besides being friends with Io Sky, like she has nothing. She's got nothing. Like give her something, give her a feud, like somebody to beef with. Like what's going on?
Nah, this shit is fucking wild.
Oh my god.
And Tux talked about the Usos segment. So Pierce is in ring now, and he brings up the fact that Rhea is ruining his fucking life, and
Yeah.
that this shit needs to stop. Io comes out. She says, "Listen, it doesn't matter who the fuck wants smoke. I will give them the smoke." And I said, "Hell yeah, you will, champ." But I know it comes with KOD, so I'm holding my breath. Bianca comes out and says, "Fuck no. I won that chamber fair and square. I deserve my shot. My shot." Pierce is trying to explain what he's going to do about Rhea. Rhea comes out saying, "Hey, where the fuck is my shit?" Nigga said, "Why the fuck did you interrupt me, man?"
This is my brutality.
This nigga said, if you would stop fucking interrupting me, I can tell you what the fuck's going on here.
I thought Adam was gonna pop a blood vessel.
No,
Fucking
he hates working here. Like, in case he cannot fucking stand working here anymore. He's had it.
They gotta get him some meds or something, man.
So after Rhea has fucking like literally set him off, he says Io and Rhea next week. Winner gets Bianca at WrestleMania, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure for now, right? Obviously,
Yeah,
we know
until
what's going to happen.
Bianca mother fucks everybody, man.
Bianca literally was like, "Yeah, I won the chamber, nigga. So what? It was mad other niggas in that chamber. What? Hey." So as he storms out, the three of them start brawling. Io lays them both out. Bianca ends up standing tall at the end of the segment. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. I said, "Wow, look at that!"
Well,
Chat.
let's. After this segment, I asked you immediately. I was just like, "How do you feel about Glasgow?" Because I feel like they're kind of dog shit right now. Um, I said this because while the brawl is happening, the crowd has favorites, right? EO gets her shit off, her little one too. Crowd was like, "Yeah, they're loudest for her because she's a baby face in the situation." Rhea does something, and the crowd is, that's Rhea Ripley. This is my brutality. Call me mommy, guys. Goth girl. My ass is fat, right? Yeah, yippee. Bianca does anything, and them niggas boo her, right? Um, I don't know how to say this.
I know
I
what
don't
you're gonna
think
say.
Bianca's, I don't think Bianca's wrong in this feud. I don't think she did anything wrong.
No, I think she no, because it doesn't stem from the feud. It stems from the situation.
Uh-huh.
Because the way that I see it is not it has nothing to do with, it's not about Bianca winning the chamber. It's about how we got to where we're at now. Because
Correct.
this should have been a very simple A-B. Rhea's champion. Io goes to chamber. Io wins chamber. Then we get fucking 8 weeks of build or whatever the fuck it is because we're stupid and don't know how to fucking put anything together. Instead, we've got this convoluted way to get all three of them in a high profile match because they decided that they didn't want Bianca anywhere near this fucking Jade Cargill mess.
Understandably so.
But as for a live crowd, I think they just don't like Bianca. I don't know. I think they're booing Bianca because they want Io, and everybody's been overlooking Io. Because if you look earlier in the segment, them niggas did do the fucking, they did the exact same shit they did last week. It's just no table.
Yeah, they mugged her again because these niggas can't write any other type of segment, I guess. Like it's the same shit every single time. And like I get that, but then it's like why cheer outside of the reasons I listed about Rhea Ripley? Why are we cheering Rhea when she is objectively being a fucking petulant child in this entire thing?
Because it's Rhea. You said it.
So then why boo? Like what has Bianca done to get booed? She has literally done nothing to get booed. This is a part where everybody can cheer for everybody and it not feel unnatural because like I said, everybody has qualities. But now I have to play the fucking race card because why the fuck is Bianca Belair getting booed? What is that about?
I'm not cheering for shit because I told you what's gonna happen.
I know it comes with KOD, but like I think booing is a little I think weird, is it not?
I mean, I listen, man. I hear what you're saying. I heard everybody saying. I'm not gonna run to that so quick because I don't think
I'm going
it's
there.
a race thing at all. Because Bianca is somebody who, I'm not gonna say what Rock said. That's fucking stupid. I would never say something stupid like that. But Bianca is a beloved character. Like it's
Let's
absolutely a
see.
beloved character. I mean, you can also alternatively say that Bianca has, because nobody wants to talk about this, and it's something that should be talked about. I talked about this briefly in the Discord, where I talked about how Bianca has entered that upper realm. She is in the
Mm.
tier with John and Charlotte, where it's, you may not have been you're not your own terrorist. Like you're not a terrorist to us just yet, but there is a point in your runs where you were stomping all over our favorites for no fucking reason. And it's not,
Right.
you're most likely not a politicker because they'll politic for you. Just because of what you put on the table. So that's why I'm iffy about a Bianca anything at the moment. I don't really want that. I don't want a Bianca anything at the moment because I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna end up with Bianca being fucking Superwoman, literally mulching everybody. Everybody runs into this fucking KOD blender, and then what happens next? Who ends up eventually beating the God Queen herself?
If anything, I think they go into a Naomi program after that. But my stupid ass is gonna be fucking Jade Cargill right after. But at the same time, then it's just like, listen, we have to have like 1% of faith in this fucking thing that this time around at WrestleMania, Io fucking retains because why wouldn't she?
You
Yeah, because clearly the people like her. She got the
come,
loudest cheers out of
listen.
all three of them niggas.
Faith is for fucking fools, especially with this company. I've been trained by this company to have no faith in anything what they've got going on. I've been trained to just watch the shit.
Now here's the thing though, if it's you that was just like, I'm not fucking with Bianca that segment, that's fine because of all the reasons you listed. My issue is with the crowd of Glasgow. That's just it. Because you niggas want to sit here and boot or fucking cheer everything, right? Oh man, we got to get up and eat, guys, right? But somehow Bianca is the back, and it don't sit right with my spirit. Okay, I will go there because I don't give a fuck about Glasgow. When the fuck am I gonna go to Glasgow? I don't give a fuck about Glasgow. If anything, the only good thing that's produced is fucking Drew McIntyre. All right, I know that guy's a Bianca fan, so the rest of you niggas gotta get with the fucking program. And not even just that, their entire shit. Them niggas are stupid as fuck. Them niggas got shit on by Cena. I forgot to bring that up. That nigga fucking that cooked them alive. He's talking about I'm gonna talk in sing song tones. Them niggas say what, and then you guys are gonna say what, and them niggas say what. Well, stupid asses.
Yeah,
I
that
haven't
was
heard of one.
crazy.
I haven't heard of one chant in months. How are you the niggas to be the first crowd to get cooked by somebody responding to a what chant since the last time a what chant was done? You niggas, you should be ashamed. Let's not go back there. Except that we're going back there because it's Drew McIntyre's hometown. Let's
It's
fucking
not.
go
He's
back
from
there.
Ayers.
Somewhere?
Ayers, Scotland.
Why does he claim Glasgow?
Listen, don't.
Is it an I'm from Delaware, I claim Philadelphia type thing? Is that or
That
I'm from
sounds
North
fucking
Jersey?
crazy. What?
That's what them niggas do.
No fucking way. That's nuts.
Same thing with niggas in North Jersey and claiming New York City.
Well, I mean that's a little bit better, I guess, because you know what I mean. Like
That's
Jersey
not.
isn't a
You're
real
from
place. It's like New York DLC.
you're from you're from Jersey, brother. I'm sorry. All right. Anyways, no, fuck them. I don't give a shit.
I hear you. No, and and absolutely. I mean, when we get back to the states, you know what the proper. It's just back to normal. Like everybody's gonna cheer everyone. I don't think there's gonna be a boo segment. I think it's just gonna be a hot cheering segment, or they could just motherfuck the entire thing and say nothing. Like
If
I
this
fully
is
believe that they're gonna go to some fucking bumblefuck town nowhere, and nobody's gonna be cheering anyway.
yeah, probably. And if this is where the crowd decides to, draw its lines and Bianca is the evil, like
Well, they're setting her up to be the evil. She's the guest referee of the match, so
I mean, and that's the thing too though. Niggas have been guest referees and motherfucked people and it's been fucking CM Punk motherfucked
yeah. But
the
Drew's an
shit
asshole.
out
That's
of
the difference.
Drew
Drew's a
McIntyre.
fucking dickhead.
Like what?
Drew is a fucking asshole. He
I have
deserved it.
never seen a guest referee count two and then blatantly not count three. I haven't seen it in a while. Let me say that. Just blatantly, just I'm not going to keep like what?
What is your problem?
What? You're a fucking dickhead, man. What's
You're
wrong
a
with you?
terrorist, man.
So if that gets her more heat, I don't know, but I'm just seeing it. I'm just saying it how it is. There's no way Ray Ripley's getting away with this right now.
Cheers.
Oh my
So,
god.
let's see. As he storms out, the three of them start fucking brawling and like I said, and all that. Dominic walks up to Penta backstage, offers him a Judgment Day hand, and instead of letting him speak or say anything, he says, "Yeah, nah, I'll see you out there. Thanks." The New Day walk up to Pierce, and he tells him to fuck off. He tells
Yeah.
them to fuck off. Bianca runs in, and he says, "You're the guest referee. Get the fuck out of my office." This entire episode is Adam Pierce
Bro.
has had enough of everybody that works here.
I need him to beef with Nick Aldis so bad. I need it more than
Dude,
fucking air,
he
bro.
has fucking had
Please.
it. We had Dragon Lee and Chad Gable. I'm not calling him fucking Pequeño, whatever the fuck, El Grande Americano, whatever the fuck. I'm not calling him none of that shit. This shit is dumb. It's Chad Gable.
Oh my god.
Gable's theme is he's from the Gulf of America. He's got the fucking mariachi presidential. I forgot what that shit is called. Hail to the Chief. He's got fucking whatever the fuck that is. You got a mariachi rendition of that because we gotta be super into this shit. Gable hits this belly to belly onto the floor onto Dragon Lee, and I'm just like, wow, this is fucking horrible. And I said this would be
Yeah, he
way
wanted to
better
kill that nigga.
if they just admitted that it was Chad Gable under the fucking mask. Like if the storyline was just Chad Gable came back and he only speaks Spanish now, that would have been fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That would have been so fucking cool. But I mean, listen. Dragon Lee hits that fucking double stomp onto the fucking floor, and I'm just like, you're the greatest, and you deserve to be on TV every week. Dragon Lee is just so precious. Like it's just fucking give me what I want. Braun Breaker be damned. Give him something. They unmatched Dragon Lee, which I almost folded my monitor in 4 pieces. And then Gable wins with an ankle lock.
Bro, the crowd fucking died right after that shit. As soon as that nigga's mask came off them, I think I saw
Because they
niggas
know
turning
the
away.
deal. You're not supposed to do that shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I have the bullet point. After I said Gable wins, the bullet point says I'm not watching this anymore. That was it. That was fucking it. Punk's out next. He says, of course, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I work with fucking children. I've had it. Like, that line gets no reaction, but it's not supposed to really get a reaction. Like, people were like, oh, he said the AEW thing and nobody cared again. It's like, well, no, I mean, these niggas are literally acting like children. Like that, yeah. Like, it's a good line.
I would have been in that bitch chanting AEW, I'm not gonna lie.
And they would have looked at you wild in the crowd.
I don't give a fuck. You niggas better cheer with me, bro. I'm trying to go viral. What the fuck?
So, we got our main event. It's Penta and Braun. They're having a great match. Of course, Judgment Day comes sprinting down to the ring. Dom gives Penta a chair and Penta hits him with the Van Daminator. Finn completely destroys Braun and Penta, and then he lays them out completely. Chair shot to Breaker, coup de grace to Penta, has him laying, and Judgment Day stand tall. And that was a Raw, for sure. You guys don't have much from me. I'm not, like I said, I'm not watching next week. You're gonna have to fucking solo run that, because I'm not watching no European nothings next week. I've fucking had it.
The fucking interference angle was dog shit.
I will take this fucking. I will take this shit no longer. Had it.
It's just fair. Very fair.
Like,
fuck them niggas.
Because you niggas are starting to like legitimately piss me off. You're not trying. We know you're not trying. But people won't call you out. Even though we are calling you out, you can literally just ignore us. Like it's just a whole fucking. It's nonsense. So you move on to NXT. NXT opens up with Steph winning the winner take all match, and then highlights the title matches for tonight. We have like fucking 5 because why not? We immediately smash cut to Miss Parker coming out for an NXT Women's Championship. I don't like the top title in the company opening, but whatever. My next bullet point was this is gonna be rough, and then I mean it was passable. Miss Parker's not bad in the ring. She could be better. Missing a third gear. She's one of the NIL / new kids that's getting it. She understands it. And she understands the talking part of it, but the wrestling part is still coming together. But, I mean, it looks good for where it looks okay and passable for TV for where it's at now. I just wish she would just shut up. It is really what it is with her, man. Why you didn't just shut up, man? All you had to do was say nothing.
Yep.
So
I think that was my first bullet point, is obligatory fuck you, Miss Parker.
The end of the match comes when Jordan decides, because they're showing in the little picture-in-picture, or they're cutting back to, I can't remember which one it is. Ava is in the back with the entire women's division, because this is a huge thing for NXT. Not only do they have a double champion, a women's double champion, but they have 2 title matches at the beginning and end of the night. So the entire women's locker room is watching the match. At some point, Jordan walks off, and we're like, oh, okay, where the fuck's she going? She then apparates at ringside as Jada's about to start high stepping. She's like, hey, what the fuck? Then she gets Schmeckeldorf inside cradle for 3, and then Fallon and Fatal Influence blow up Steph because she's got Fallon in the main event. We get this fucking Javon and I've had it with this Javon Evans and Trick Williams segment. Get Trick out of NXT. That's it. Either get him. Last week. Either send him up or send Javon up. One of them has to go because I can't keep watching these segments and y'all want me to cheer Trick Williams. He is a fucking asshole.
They want us to cheer Trick?
I think so. Yeah, I think they still want you to.
I mean, you'll get like a whoop that Trick out of me. I'm not cheering for shit though.
That's cheering. What the fuck you think this is?
Oh, I mean, hey, fuck it. If you ever change your team, you're cooked though, buddy. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. They gotta. You guys have to keep it the same way. You can't change it to nothing else and expect him to get the same reaction on the main roster. Imagine he comes out on like Raw or SmackDown and they just sit in there in silence as his music's going off because they don't know what the fuck to do with it.
That might happen legitimately.
That's like a fucking horror story of mine. Is that
they might even keep the same music and that might not happen because the crowd just doesn't know what to do.
Like it sounds like a horror story of mine because I feel like that's like the history of people who were super over in NXT as you come to the main roster and it's like these people still don't know who you are even though they tell you about NXT every week. Like they mention NXT something somewhere on TV every fucking week.
Honestly, I think that at this point they're mentioning the fucking stupid ass A&E shows more than they're mentioning NXT.
Yeah, because that's their thing that they got to push, you know.
But you would think that you would also want people to know about your secondary show. So
I mean, they didn't fucking whatchamacallit. They didn't push NXT back when it was like, you know, good. So I don't know, man. Like NXT is good now; it's fantastic now. But I'm just saying, like when NXT was black and gold, they didn't push that at all, and then they wondered why it was dying a death versus Dynamite when you put them head to head. So
Tony Khan wins again.
We get the Meta Girls. They're talking. They want to talk to Ava because Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley will be on. Well, they were on TNA tonight, and they wrestled for the tag team titles. Or no, they wrestled against the tag team champions to see if they could get a title match. I'm pretty sure they fucking lost, probably because of the Meta Girls. I haven't watched TNA in fucking 5 months, so I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. So it's a sit down interview with Vic and Rick. Fantastic. He wants to know why everybody has a fucking problem with him. But before we can get to the actual like meat and potatoes of this interview, Sean Spears then turns Vic Joseph away and tells him, "Hey, get out." And then Rick is like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on here?"
Hate to see it.
So they have a sit down. They're doing the listen. We were both in the other place, and when you were over there, I had to talk you off of some ledges, and you still ended up you still ended up scorched earthing everything. And he says, "Be careful when you're here, because hey, actually, you know what? You can always go back to." Oh wait.
Oh.
You can't, because you burned every bridge there. Then during the match later, he says that Spears is his second least favorite Canadian. And I said, "Wow, we're leaning into this one." Golly. Hey, Mr. Copeland, you better fucking apologize, hey man.
People are probably thinking like he was only talking about AEW, but I'm pretty sure he's also referencing the fucking whatever title he had to drop, like the moment he got to NXT.
Yeah, the Defy one. They literally ended Kenta's 600-day reign for him, and then he signed to WWE like a day, like a week later.
Yeah, so that's also part of it too. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, like that's not really on him. Like, what was he gonna do for? I mean, he could have did the Carl Anderson thing where he was like, "Hey, I would love to sign with you guys, but I've got obligations to put somebody over." You know, like, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? We will never know the whole story because there's no really There's really no. I mean, you can't really. You can just use the excuse of, well, WWE didn't want me working here, so sorry. Then after that pre-tape, they cut to the Haitian niggas, and I'm like, dude, why the fuck do we need to see these niggas?
Yeah.
They leave, and then Ethan Page is getting ready to leave. Kale Dixon and Uriah Connors. Apparently, Uriah Connors is David Finley's brother. I didn't know that. Like, they mentioned it a while ago, and I forgot. And they mentioned it like a week or two ago on Twitter. Somebody mentioned it, and then I was like, oh, damn, that's right. So yeah, they start jaw jacking, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, Sean Spears is kind of like you, Ethan Page, or no, they're like Ricky Sainz doing the Ethan Page thing. Ethan Page, yo, what the, yo, I will fuck both of you niggas up right now.
I'll kill you niggas.
Then Andre Chase stands up, and then they decide they're gonna have a match later. We end up getting this fucking Hank, dude. It's been 4 weeks of Hank and Tank. Enough. Enough!
Yeah, I am not the biggest Hank and Tank fans either, I'm not gonna lie.
Pack it up! I don't want to see this dog shit any longer. Enough! With this fucking Hank... Enough! With this fucking Hank and Tank shit. I'm so serious. We get Hank and Tank versus the Haitian niggas. I'm skipping over this. The Haitian niggas win.
Oh.
That's it. I don't think there was shit else to say.
There wasn't anything else to say.
We're back there with the trainer, Steph, and Ava. Ava's trying to talk her out of it. Says, "Hey, we can like, you know, postpone this because you're hurt." What? No. What do you think this is? That's our real dog mentality.
Oh.
So we've got Javon Evans and Lexus King for the Heritage Cup. This stems from Lexus King getting his fucking head punched in over that last week. He fucking murdered this nigga. Before that, we get an interview with Fraxium, where they're like, "Hey, you know, Flip Frazier's like, yo, you could have told me you were going to SmackDown." He said, "Yeah, nah, I couldn't because it was a surprise, and you're horrible with surprises." Like, what the fuck? Hey. Then, as Axiom is about to get fucking verbally assaulted, Obafemi shows up on the Titantron. Apparently, you know, call time was fucking whenever. So he just showed up to the show at, like, you know, 8:30 or whatever, 8:40. He's here, and Axiom uses that time to sprint away. This entire match is Javon Evans being awesome, while Lexus King is the fucking launch pad for him to be awesome. Oba then comes out and apron bombs Javon, and then gets him counted out. And they start cooking. Trick then comes fucking flying down to the ring. I forgot. These Dark State niggas are in the background doing nothing. Trick comes flying down to the ring, and he hits the full speed trick shot onto Javon and smokes him out. Then before him and Oba can get to doing anything, the commentary, not commentary, what is this fucking thing called? Security and all the trainers and shit come running out and say, "Hey, chill out." And it's crazy that they walk out now after Javon Evans has been fucking hit with the collateral, but sure.
Yep. And notice again how the Deep State didn't attack niggas and Trick Williams is in attendance.
I mean, okay. It's gonna be like the shittiest angle ever when they reveal this, but okay.
It's either the most predictable shit ever, or they do some real left field shit. It's ass.
Like, I hope you're prepared for them to just be ass.
I think I'm somewhat ready.
Okay, that's good.
Kinda.
No, I'm just saying because like, you just got to be prepared for them to be ass, because that's something that happens like a lot. Where it's like you run this faction, you realize nobody actually cares, and then you try and pivot out of it as hard as you fucking can. So we got Paxton Dolan versus the Meta Girls. For whatever reason, Soruka and Zarya come out to ring. Well, not for whatever reason. Basically, they said, we've been tagging longer than everybody. In that same thing where they were asking Ava for a shot, and then Paxton and Gigi got in the way. They were saying, yeah, we've been tagged. We're a better tag team than everybody in here. We've been tagging longer. Zarya and Soruka decided to stand up, and rightfully so. Lash Legend said, yo, sit the fuck down. Nobody's talking to y'all. Which leads to them coming out later. And then, I mean, it's an okay match. Once again, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, and even Tatum Paxley, women who I started out not so great, but are now getting better. So, when you look at Jade Cargill again, just remember that we literally have we have video proof of women starting in 2020 or 2020 plus and getting better. Cut it out. And I'm so serious.
Now you
Where
hate to
was
see
I?
it, but not me, because I don't. That's not my favorite
Pax and Dolan
woman
hit
wrestler.
an assisted tequila shot, which was insane. That they would like. I looked at it and I said, "Hey, that's not your move. You can't use that one."
Fire name.
Well, they hit what was it called? I think it was fucking I forgot what that shit was called. God damn, I forgot what they were calling it. They even gave me the move too. I forgot what they call this. I'll go back and find out later. It's fine. So we get a pre-tape with the Don. He calls the family in. He says, "I want to know everything there is to know about this dark state shit." He said, "Let me know where they stay at, where they family stay at, where they grandparents stay at." And I said, "Hey, I hear you, Don. Go get them niggas." And then he lets Rizzo and Luca leave. He holds Stacks back. And at this point, I am ready to fucking throw my monitor at the fucking wall because I know what's happening. They're setting up this Stacks like hostile takeover angle, and I don't want it. I don't want it because we don't need it. Leave it alone. So, of course, before we get Ethan Page and Andre Chase, I have to get another Hank and Tank segment. Why, dude? It was at this point that I went, what the fuck is going on with this Andre Chase shit? He's been poor for so long.
And nigga Ridge Holland took everything, man.
Like, what is the story here? Because he has been poor forever.
There is no story. They took all his shit. My shirts, my sweatshirts, man. They took
Like,
everything. My
how are we gonna
youth.
get this nigga back to normal? Like, what is the endpoint for this Andre Chase storyline?
Nobody
Is
knows,
he gonna
man.
be evil? Because I mean, there's a very plausible reason for him to be evil. Because your Connors and fucking Dixon keep getting him beat the fuck up. Like at any time them niggas get in trouble, he has to step up for them, and they get him beat the fuck up crazy style. Either way, Ricky's on commentary. It's obviously gonna be him and Ego in some way, shape, or form. This is when he says that Shawn Spears is his second least favorite Canadian. Let's see what we got here. He hits the twisted. Oh no, sorry. This nigga hits that damn second rope Oklahoma Stampede for 2, and then he hits the damn twisted grin for 3, and then as Ricky is going up to talk shit to Ego, he gets laid out by Spears. So sure, man. Yo, okay. Next segment on this show is fucking insane. Why are you letting these niggas upload videos to fucking Twitter? And why are you airing them on your show? These
Wait, who was
niggas,
this
did you forget
video?
these niggas vandalized their office and beat up Robert Stone?
Oh, the deep state, the dark state.
This shit sucks, man. Take your shit out. This shit is so ass, bro. Like the dog is completely gone from whatever this was even supposed to be. And it's their fault.
Yeah.
It's okay. Anyway, we try and catch up with Trick, and he says that Javon was collateral damage. I didn't do it on purpose, and nigga was just in the way, man. So, we are clearly freight training towards a triple threat at Stand and Deliver. And realistically, there's only one way that this should go. Oba should pin Trick so that Javon isn't pinned, and then you send Trick up. He doesn't need a return match. He's done. He has become the super senior long before graduation even is like on the horizon. Like he's done. You need to pack him up and send him up to the main roster. It doesn't matter if he's ready or not. You got to send him up because he is taking up fucking space in this NXT locker room. And
They said they desperately need.
and having other people graduate before him looks nuts. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to have Frax team on the main roster. I would love to have Javon on the main roster, Ego on the main roster. I would love to have all these guys on the main roster. But if they go up before Trick, it looks crazy because Trick was literally the poster child for your fucking company last year. He was plastered all over everything. Last year, the year before, like even before Mello went up, they had him plastered all over the shit. It was him and Mello plastered all over everything NXT. So then we get our main event, which is Fallon and Steph for the North American Championship. It's a pretty good match, but you know, it's a match that's told through the lens of, hey, they jumped Steph from before, so she's fighting from under the entire time. It's not even a she's tired thing. It's a we beat the fuck out of her and hit her with 7 fucking sentons and all that other shit. So now she's gotta wrestle through that.
The entire right side of my body is fucked up because of what these niggas did earlier. Ava didn't help me.
Ava tried to get you out of that. Don't do that. She said, hey, we could reschedule this. And she said, nah. I got pride.
She started off that time and she was like, oh man, I knew this was going to happen. Like, bro?
Yo, what do you want her to do?
Something.
I don't know, man.
Me, it's fucking... You put the whole division in one room. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
you want problems. You want niggas to be on that shit.
Well, yeah, that was the whole thing. That was the whole Meta Girl segment. Where she was like, yo, we are better than every nigga in here. Yo, nah, because I have to go back to that segment. Because why did Soruk and Zarya stand up? Sit the fuck... Hey!
Them niggas, they feel themselves, bro.
You niggas have been a team for like 4 weeks. Watch the fuck out, man. Nobody is talking about y'all.
Feeling themselves after their big win over Piper Niven and fucking Chelsea Green, bro.
So... Fallon gets hit with the SVB, and she gets pinned for the 3, and they start stomping out. Steph real bad. Jordan comes flying out. Then Miss Parker comes flying out, and Steph clears her out. And everybody, we have a standoff in the ring. It's Steph and it's Jordan, and that's obviously your stand and deliver main event. Because she hands Steph the North American title, but holds on to the NXT one before finally letting go. Very well, not subtle at all, but hey, fuck it, we're doing a goddamn thing. We got a thing going. So we moved on to Wednesday's Dynamite. This was a very much a here. Like this didn't feel like a go home show, but the one segment that's important on this show was a go home angle. So we start with Omega and Christian. Blake Christian, not Christian Cage. And it's Omega's first match since Revolution. It's his first return match, I believe. I could be wrong. That's what I typed last night. Christian has this really cool mid-rope spaceman plancha that you probably shouldn't do because it looks fucking dangerous. But I mean, hey, if you're good at it, you're good at it. This is the type of match that WWE's champions should be having. You take a guy in there, you try to establish some sort of credibility, champion beats him. AEW is really good at booking these matches with their champions. They've been doing it since the company fucking started, and it works wonders. They did this for Takeshita with Hangman. Go back and watch that fucking match. That match is good. So let's see. Kenny hit Christian with every fucking move in his arsenal.
Oh, bro.
Boy, he hit this nigga with every move he had. And I said it. I said he could have ended that shit with the V trigger. And then Excalibur said it, and I said, yeah, what the fuck, man? You didn't say with the V trigger into the One Wing Angel. He was out from the V trigger. Why did you do that? Then Speedball comes out. Son, Speedball comes out, and they have the weirdest face-off ever. Why did y'all do this?
Kenny ain't try to hide that shit. That's Kenny's fault. I don't know why Kenny did that.
Nigga said Kenny Omega.
Yes.
Speedball Mike Bailey. Yeah. What do you want? They start talking back and forth about how at Dynasty, they've never been in the ring like that, and it's gonna be an interesting matchup. And then Ricochet decides to fucking remote in from his wedding. And yo, did you get your +1 in the mail or what? You just couldn't go. Yo, I hate this thing.
Sure.
I said, did you get your +1 to Ricochet's wedding?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
And you just
I
didn't
got. I
go?
got. I couldn't. I had to do the show.
Nah. Oh, don't
And
give
they
me that
didn't tell
shit.
me. And they didn't tell me he was doing this shit in fucking Dubai or whatever the fuck you saw he had on.
Yeah, he had that shit on.
That shit was
Yeah,
clean as hell,
he did
boy.
have that shit on. I will give that bald nigga that. He did have that shit on.
Clean as hell, boy. No Akatsuki gear this time. Thank
Yeah,
God, bro.
listen, I guarantee you, she said, "I'll whoop your fucking ass." You wear that shit here.
Imagine he had the anime classics on for the fucking
Ah,
wedding, bro.
nigga,
Boy.
Swerve said he's lucky. Swerve said, "Nigga, lucky I had to deal with Moxie. I would have been there whooping his fucking ass."
Yeah, we would have invited you, bitch ass nigga. Stop
You
playing,
think I
bro.
need to be invited to a goddamn wedding?
We would have invited you, punk ass nigga.
So
The
we get the
fuck off.
collision. Yo, watch out, man. We get the collision recap. The Jericho and Bandito recap. Sorry, Jericho promo. He calls out Big Bill and Brian Keith and says you guys are fucking useless. He basically sends them to get ethered in some way, shape, or form. Not, I don't. He obviously didn't tell them to go fuck with like those two niggas. But what did you think was gonna happen, man?
Part of
So
the learning tree, fucking, you know, part
that
of the
shit,
thing,
that
man.
learning tree shit is not long for this world. Thank God. Because as he's talking, if you look at the faces of these two niggas back there, he's not looking at them, and they're looking at him. Brian Keith, before he even addresses him, is looking at him fucking crazy. He wants to punch this guy's head off his shoulders, and boy, I don't blame you.
Yup.
So, MJF promo, called that MVP, calls him a legend, says he does business and not friends, and Max wants to be in the business of hurting people. Lashley and Shelton come out and they say, hey, Lashley bows up to Max, and there is a significant height and weight difference. And he says, give me that fucking card. And he said, what? I'm not gonna ask for it again. Give me the fucking card.
Nigga thought he was going for a handshake at first. Like,
He said, oh,
what, bro?
yeah, not that. Give me the card. What? So he hands Lashley the card, and Lashley tears that shit up. And P's like, yo, wait, hey, whoa. What's going on with y'all? And he tells him to get the fuck out of the ring. And then, for whatever fucking reason, Brian Keith and Big Bill come out, and they try to challenge Benjamin and Lashley. And I didn't even write down what he said, because I don't even want to repeat what he said. But basically, MVP sent them niggas packing crazy style. Like Ether is not even the word. That's a vanquishing. We're at 2 now. He sent them niggas to the fucking Shadow Realm crazy style. Like
Yeah.
I would end it right there. I wouldn't even put these niggas on TV again, brother. Cause that was bad.
Fucking kill them niggas for no reason too, basically.
Nah, that was cause what I don't want to see them niggas again. You gotta remember in wrestling when you say shit like that is gonna catch on. Cause niggas is waiting to bury people. Like I don't know why. Then we get Brody King and Fletch. But before that, we get an interview with Thunderstorm. And, I mean,
All right.
it was Thunder Rosa, or no, what the fuck? She said Thunder Thighs. Even though they already have the name and everything.
No, so it goes fucking. Uh, them niggas are going back and forth. Renee's just like, yeah, you guys haven't teamed in a couple years. You know, what do you think about it? What's changed? You know, Tony Storm's like, I remember it well. We were so young and unafraid. Nothing's really changed. And Rose is like, bro, you have a whole ass butler. And last time we talked, you tried to fucking kill me crazy so. And then Tony Storm's like, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion. And the Rose is just like, yeah, watch out, Tony. I want my shit back. All right, bitch. Um, Tony's like, enough of this gay banter. Megan Bain, Penelope Ford, you two slop tarts are I don't know what the fuck a slop
I
tart
don't
is,
want to
but you two
Google that. I'm
slop
not
tarts.
Googling that.
It's you two slop tarts are about to get double teamed like you never dreamed. And yes, tonight the games are over. Tonight we fight. Tonight you meet the team of Thunder Tits. No, dude, it's
It's
fucking
yeah,
Thunderstorm. And she
that was
fucking shows
crazy.
off. She shows off the shirt and she says, "Not anymore. Strap yourself in, girls. You're in for a bumpy night." Can I say that? I don't know if I can say that, Mo, but I already said it. If I can't say it, I'm blaming Mo. All right. I'm blaming fucking Tony Storm, but I'm also blaming Mo. Um, which is funny because fucking Renee loses it. Renee cannot keep the shit together.
Can you blame
She's
her?
fucking.
Look what the fuck is going on.
Oh my God. What a great promo.
This
I
shit
don't
is
know why
fucking
she did that.
ridiculous, yo.
Yeah.
But she's a ridiculously good promo. So we get Fletch and King. Majority of the match is Brody King showing how fast he can move, how strong he is, but also the fact that Kyle Fletcher is not 100%, but he is well on his way to being 100%. Callis is at ringside fucking with Shivani. I don't know what is happening, but
And fucking Don Callis lookalike back there too.
that was crazy. Yeah, he looks exactly like him. Like that was wild.
Oh my God. They got a twin, man.
So Brody hits that suicide dive on the Fletcher. They hit a Death Valley driver on the apron. Tombstone to King for 2. Davis saves Fletch from the cannonball. And then he hits this spin out Fisherman's Buster or Fisherman Brainbuster onto the turnbuckle for the 3. Don Callis' family is then jumping Brody King, and Hobbs comes down to stop them because it's not. Or no, they used the. Sorry, this was the Paul Heyman thing that everybody was talking about. You know what's crazy? Before this, I was literally listening to the Deadlock podcast, and they were talking about how Heyman has, like they have these segments that bleed into other matches. Like everything bleeds into one another. This was one of those cases where Hobbs comes down to the ring to stop Mark Davis from jumping Brody King, and then their match is next.
And them niggas is still waiting on the outside when we get back from commercial.
Yeah, them niggas, they had them all. NXT's or the former Von Wagner was in the sea of security guards. You can't miss him because he's like 7 feet tall and he's got a crazy fucking caveman brow.
Shout out my dog.
Basically, this match is quick. It's a spine buster by Hobbs for 3. There's nothing to talk about. It's big niggas fighting. So we get the patriarchy sans Christian. We're interviewing Nick Wayne. Nick says he's got some word from Christian, but that he's gonna give them face to face. And that last week was how you properly, and I mean properly, execute a plan. It's gonna be so much fun, man. I'm actually so excited. I'm so excited to see Nick Wayne actually try and do something. Renee then tried to talk to Hanger about the Owen, and Swerve flies into the fucking. He flies into the camera, or he flies into the scene, and he says, "Hey, you said to fuck away from my shit, brother."
That's my title, man.
He said, "I'm not letting Swerve be champion. Dude, fuck yourself. You're gonna die." That dynamic is so fucking funny because y'all have to be cordial and not want to kill each other, even though y'all went to like such crazy lengths last year. Dude, this FTR pre-tape was so dog shit. I don't even want to talk about it.
Them niggas is upset about something. Next, man.
All you need to know is that it's gonna lead to a trios match that I have to fucking watch in a week.
In person, yippee!
Yuck.
There's no clicking off and watching something else.
I told you I'm going to the fucking bathroom. I'll go sit in the bathroom and come out when I hear the Death Riders theme.
Damn, that fucking theme song goes crazy. Yo, speaking of themes, real quick, fucking the faction that shall not be named needs to get better music. I don't give a fuck if
We
it's.
said this already. We said this already. Everybody
I don't
agrees.
care if it's fucking better than some company's idea of a theme song. They need to fucking change that shit now. Or give Hook his own fucking theme song or something.
He had it. And it was the fucking Action Bronson shit.
Oh God, he's super late. Sorry.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What's next, man? What's not?
Fucking crazy. It's a swear segment. This is the go home angle that I was talking about. Um, this is a really good segment. It's a damn shame that it was played now, and I'm getting a mixed tag next week instead. So Swerve calls out the Death Riders. He calls Mox out in particular. Mox, flanked by nobody, comes out, but we know that the Death Riders are always lurking.
The demon is around.
He was talking about Marina Shafir, by the way. He's not even talking about Claudio. Like it's
Definitely not
insane.
talking about fucking Claudio.
What the
No,
fuck, man?
Claudio actually standing right behind Nana, putting the fear of God into that nigga though.
Brother, it's brilliant that whole thing is so fucking well put together. So as they're talking and talking back and forth about how Swerve makes a very good point that he has been ignoring this for too long. And it's like, okay, I'm glad that somebody's addressing the elephant in the room. These guys have been around for 6 months now, killing everybody, and y'all were too busy trying to win a fucking tournament to fight Okada.
Yes.
Okay. So as they're speaking, Mox says that he wants he sees something in Swerve. Swerve can be the guy. I mean, he was basically the ace for all of last year. That he can be the guy to hold up AEW in his stead. As they're talking, Claudio appears behind. Like we start getting the Death Riders. It's a very cordial segment too. I love it. Claudio appears behind Nana as a form of collateral. Doesn't touch him. Doesn't even acknowledge him. Nana knows that Claudio is there and doesn't want to turn around because he doesn't want to believe that he is 10 seconds away from getting killed. It's a very tense segment. They're talking in the ring. Swerve acknowledges that Claudio is there. He stares him down. He's staring in between Nana and Claudio, and that's what's like prompting Nana to look around but not turn around. Then we get Marina on the backside with the crowbar. She's about to take out Swerve, but then Willow appears with the fucking pipe and stares her down. So now we've got a stand down. We've got a stare down and a standoff at basically all angles. Granted, you're missing 2 people, but I guess we told Pack in his fucking pants to stay home.
Yes.
And we don't want Wheeler Yuta out there because he'll get killed. But yeah, so we get the really cool visual of everybody staring off and standing off. Death Rider's up to leave. But not before Willow and Marina get into it. And they start shoving and pushing and everybody's trying to break them up. Claudio literally has to pick up Marina so she doesn't just go and fight Willow again. So that's how we get the mixed tag for next week. Randomly, we get a Joe Shibata. Shibata is holding the camera, by the way, if nobody realized it. We get
They said it at the start of it. They're like, yeah, Shibata got his hands on a camera, but I guess fucking nobody heard it.
Oh yeah, okay. So they've got the camera. This is the first time that Shibata's done this, by the way. They did this before. It was like a couple months ago. So Hook, I guess he said it's fun to choke out Max Caster. This was from Saturday, and Joe's like, "What the fuck? What? what are you talking about,
fucking
man?"
Joe's doing his best, fucking older parental figure to say, "Hey, talk to me, man. What's on your mind?" He seemed kind of distracted. Joe's just like, "No," or not Joe. Fucking Hook's like, "No, I'm doing fine. I fucking choked out Max." And then Joe's like, "Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Why did you do that?" And Hook's like, "It's fun." And then Joe's like, "It's fun." What?
Mind you, this was a Samoa Joe that was like literally killing people for fun, but sure.
King wants to stop the gunfighters, man.
Yeah, actually.
So then the niggas sneak up behind Max, who's talking to Top Flight, and telling him, "Yeah, you guys gotta fucking break up or something."
No, you said Top Flight and not Top Flight and AR Fox.
There's no way that it might have been Top Flight. I think it literally was Top Flight and AR Fox.
No, it is.
He's telling them to break up. AR Fox is not part of the faction. Samoa Joe creeps up on him. And then Max at one point he's just like, "Shibata, what are you doing with that camera? Kill, you're dead." Fucking Samoa Joe. It's a fucking Metal Gear Solid takedown, and there goes fucking Max Caster for the night.
You'll be fun.
And he's like, you know what? Yeah, that is kind of fun. And it's like, bro, you're raising a demon, bro. You are.
Raising Taz raised the demon.
Oh my
I'm
God.
nurturing the demon.
I'm the father that stepped up, and I'm still doing bad. What the fuck? Anyways, what was I about to say?
So they dap up Top Flight, and then they start talking. They basically hint that they're next in line for the trios titles after fucking coping them.
Yeah, man, it's I can't get a Samoa Joe sighting at the fucking PPV I'm going to. I get a fucking Adam Copeland one.
Yeah, man. Then we,
Fuck.
dude, I didn't realize this was a tag match. When I saw that graphic say Top Flight and there was three of them, I was like, it set me off.
Yeah.
Because I've been talking about this Top Flight shit for years. So AR Fox is with them, and Crew is at ringside. They start talking because they jumped them. This is a Top Flight showcase match. They're beating up some fucking jokers. Brian Keith and Big Bill are watching for whatever fucking reason. And then it's announced that the Learning Tree is getting Top Flight for Collision, and Top Flight wins. Sure. Osprey hype video. Osprey is back next week. Sure.
You better be a Philly, bitch ass nigga.
Mark
Sorry.
Briscoe and Takeshita. Takeshita tune-up match. You know what it is. He hits Raging Fire and packs him up. The Death Riders respond to Rated FTR and they say, yeah, sure, man, we'll kill you guys if you want. Why not?
And they probably are gonna fucking kill him.
We catch up with the Hurt Syndicate, and it's MVP being told by Lashley that MJF is bad news. He breaks up every faction that he's in. He's a fucking snake. Like, we're better than that. We don't need this nigga. And P says, yeah, I know what I'm doing, man. Chill out. Relax. Y'all trust me or what? Boy, are we not going to trust you after that white nigga whoops your fucking ass.
Hopefully it works. Let's see what I want to bring up. Fucking Demon Shafir going after Willow. Willow being like, no, I'm gonna fucking kill that girl. Very funny. I hope that's a match at Dynasty. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I would love to watch a fucking Demon Shafir singles match, but I know she has to be fucking ringside. Help out Mox. That bald fuck. Also I need Swerve to lock in on promos. I need him to you're
that brother hit
good.
The craziest yabba dabba dude during that shit, and I said, wow.
He did.
You just gotta keep talking, man.
You gotta lock in on some promo work or something, man. But it's good. It's good shit.
Brother,
the stuff that he was saying when he was saying it was good. It's just
he said that shit, and it took a while for my brain to catch up. I said, "What the fuck? What?"
My brain just blocked it out. My brain actually just filled in the gaps. I was just like, whatever.
We got there. Fuck it, man.
Literally. The nigga Mox is kind of cooking him though. Kind of saying a lot of nothing, but he was cooking at parts. Fuck with Mox.
He hit him with his own shit. They mirrored them side by side. Swerve saying to him what he said to John Cena back in 2016.
Yeah, have fun playing John Moxley on TV.
So, I mean, hey. I remember that feud. That feud sucked. But that's also because they had Moxley doing some fucking nonsense. So, he was like wacky mustache twirler villain as opposed to being, Bane or something.
Them niggas don't like him, man. Humiliation ritual or whatever.
That's literally what it is. They saw nothing in him out of the three of them. But this is also the thing with with Punk picking guys that he knows that they're all good. So he picked a bunch of good. I mean, he didn't pick Roman. He wasn't gonna pick Roman. He was gonna pick like fucking.
No.
He was gonna pick like fucking Chris Hero or something. He was gonna pick somebody else, is what it was. Biggie would have been perfect for the Shield. That would have been crazy. Too bad he got called up at that time already. So, oh well.
Yeah.
Thunderstorm versus Megasis and Penelope Ford. I didn't write anything down here, but I think I know what this was. This is kind of just... I don't even remember the finish. Did Megan Bayne... Oh, no. Megan Bayne torched Thunder Rosa with the ugliest fucking face of sin I've ever seen. That's what that was. it was a very here nigga damn match. Like you wanted Thunder Rosa on the card, and Thunder Rosa has a problem with Megan Bayne, and Megan Bayne is chasing Tony Storm, so it's an alley oop, you know.
Oh,
Also,
straight
Penelope Ford
murder.
has to do something, right? Like she's like I like her, but what does she do? She's not the mouthpiece for the group. She's literally just. This is like you saw Nia and Candice as a fucking tandem and said we can do that.
I mean, they are doing it. It's essentially the same shit.
Like I can't see any reason for Penelope Ford to be hanging out with Megan Bayne.
They gotta give Penelope some sort of program, somebody to fucking beef with or something. 'Cause right now they just got her doing shit and like
Like
cool.
other
But,
than hiding behind the biggest dog in the yard, she has to have something else going on. I don't know, man.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Listen,
I'm not
I don't
sure
know
at
what
all.
next week's episode is gonna fucking look like. Cause if this Raw and SmackDown shit, I listen. They Tux is gonna have to handle the majority of this
Let me
shit.
see.
Cause if I watch it, I'm not talking about it. Cause I'm just gonna be mad the entire
Yeah,
fucking time.
guys, do we know what's on SmackDown tomorrow? Do we know?
Contract signing.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, my fault.
I'm sorry.
We got a contract
I
signing.
don't.
We've got Strowman and LA Knight, and then we've got Pretty Deadly and Street Profits.
So we got entrances and pretty deadly street profits.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I'll watch it. I'll tell you that. I'll watch it. I don't know what happens past that. I don't know if I'm gonna write anything down. I don't know. Raw is what? Io, Rhea again.
John Cena.
John Cena again. I'm gonna lie. If he doesn't respond to Cody, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. Like if he doesn't stand there and respond and explain why he decided to ally with the final boss,
I think we're
I will
past
watch
that.
it.
I'm done. I don't care. I don't care why you allied. Just get beat.
He's winning 17 at WrestleMania.
I hope so. Yeah,
John's
y'all need
final
something to
ever.
fucking
Wait,
do.
how many weeks do we have till Mania? How many more?
Like
Wait,
4.
all right. Also, another question. Why is that fucking build on Raw instead of SmackDown?
Which one? The John and
Yes.
because we got 3 weeks. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 weeks. This one. Why is it on Raw? Because why not? That's why.
Okay.
Also because John is a he's a free agent. He's brandless. So
But Cody is a SmackDown guy.
yeah. So
Okay. That's my
also
bad.
Netflix. So big deal.
That's sorry. TKO. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Now, if we want Netflix and we want ratings, we'll put fucking Carmelo Hayes and Andrade on there anyway.
You sure?
Anyways, let's see. There were
Yo,
a
this
bunch of
nigga is
clips.
sick.
There were, there were a bunch of clips that surfaced out of the one of the house shows with a lot of a lot of good character work from Liv and Raquel, who are going up against, I think, cheering against fucking Cody and Punk. I don't know what the full match was, but I saw those clips. Those clips were pretty cool. Um, them niggas do good work. As for next week, I'll try to do Raw and SmackDown. NXT, no promises. We'll see.
NXT,
And
I'll
obviously,
watch.
I'm
I'm
all elite, so I'll do that.
I'm slightly enjoying NXT. NXT has people that I like, so I have no problem tuning into it. No, actually, I'm lying. If you put Hank and Tank on my screen, I might just tap out. I've fucking had it.
Terrible news, bud. That's what
Like
you're getting next week,
you
probably.
put fucking Hank and Tank on my screen, you put them Haitian niggas on my screen. Like it's mad niggas that I don't want to see in NXT, and y'all keep putting them on my fucking screen.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think that is wrestling for the week. We're about a week and some change removed from Dynasty, which we will be going to watch live and in person at the League Curse Center. Going back to my old stomping grounds, very fun. Even though I was there literally today, but
Nigga was that nigga was setting it up. He was
I was
putting the
like,
call in.
I I wish I still worked there. That would have been fire. I get off of work, I get some fucking Chinese food. I go right to across the street from where I work to go watch some wrestling. I would have been fucking peem. But hey, man, now I have to take the hour-long bus ride down. Oh my God.
God
But
damn.
yeah, it's not fun. What else? This is like, I'm holding out hope for the rest of this WrestleMania build. I think it's over, really and truly. What is it? Hold on, let me see. Let me pull up the fucking thing. This, we're gonna revisit this until WrestleMania is complete, probably. So Penta versus Braun Breaker.
Don't.
I Vanquish. I'm gonna delete that. Shield and Punk, Jane Gunther, Naomi Jade, Logan AJ, Io Bianca, Charlotte Tiffy, Cody Cena, Damian Drew, Randy KO, LA Knight versus whoever the fuck is probably what we're gonna get tomorrow. We're gonna figure out who it is, and then maybe a contract signing the week after. I don't fucking know. Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio is technically still possible.
Look what the fuck they
Dom
gonna try and
versus
sell me, bro.
Dom versus Finn is motherfucked probably. Well, not probably, definitely. Profits versus Pretty Deadly. I think that might be SmackDown before. I'm gonna leave it up here
Yeah, they'll
just in
probably end
case.
up being SmackDown before.
So right now we have what? 3, 6, 9. We have 12 matches on the card.
In
Is
theory.
anything is anything calling out to you?
No. Nick, I can't tell no more. They can just keep doing shit.
That's true. That's tomorrow. Profits Pretty Deadly tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's fucked. You're fucked.
I told you. Nigga, we got we've got at least 2 title matches every show every week. This shit is so ass to watch, bro.
Eh, I don't know. I'll be happy if I get Andrade on my fucking TV at all before that shit happens, before fucking WrestleMania happens. So we'll fucking see.
Shit is
If
so
we do
fucking
get
crazy.
Jacob Solo locked in, I might blow something up, but hey, it's not great. I think that's it for us.
We're
That's it for us
absolutely
today.
done this week. I hate wrestling. Well, let me rephrase it. I hate American wrestling. I
Oh, we
fucking
used to
had it.
be like 2 weeks ago. We were in such a good spot. I'm pretty sure.
I fucking
Andrade
hate it.
is in hell. He had a secret baby on Charlotte and the divorce. She's secret baby.
Yo, what is happening? Hey, end the show.
Oh,
Hey,
Alito, no.
yo, don't tell me stuff like that.
All right, so let me change my statement. I'll be lucky if I see Carmelo Hayes on my television in a substantial manner before WrestleMania, all
Oh
right?
my god.
Oh, that's funny.
Send him to Raw, please.
That's almost as funny as what Mimsy said last week about them dips.
Transfer window, please.
God.
Open the transfer window.
That's two more melodrama.
Don't close the window. Open the window up for him, please.
Oh, you guys don't like me, man. I'm here
Andrade,
to inform.
please.
It means you are evil. All right.
Dude,
It's my
everything is
my
taken from me.
sister.
Look. I'm so dejected. I hate wrestling.
That's my sister in arms, though. All right. Also, I forgot to bring up Jordan Grace is fucking insane. You
Yeah.
can't pull up to fucking Zarya and do that.
Nah, got her.
Zarya
Got
was
your
about
gay
it.
ass. Yeah.
Zarya was about it. Like what?
That
And
shit.
then she goes and films this. I'm having the time of my life. With shit was fucking so Ruka. Like nothing happened. Mess. Sean has a mess on his hands. Oh my god.
Anyway, we will
It's
see
very
y'all
Who
next
else?
week for issue two. What?
Yeah. I forgot who else she was flirting with. She was flirting with somebody crazy style. Was it Jade? It might have been Jade. Let's end the show.
Yeah,
Let's
look
get
what you
out of
got
here.
going on, man. Anyway, we will see y'all next week. Y'all have a good night and Godspeed.
That was Lola. Goodbye, everybody.